Yes, sir. What's going on, everybody? Y'all already know what time it is. I'd like to take this time to welcome each and every one of you guys to the Black Cat Panther podcast, man. Look, it is that time of the day. We're going to bring it to you as real as we could. You see the thumbnail, you see the topic of the day. David Newton, beat writer for the ESPN itself, just dropped a gem today. And I'm telling you, it is one of the ones that I could not believe. I did not see this coming. And boy, is it something to talk about. But before we do this, we're gonna start off like we always do, showing everybody the love that they deserve. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Relax and talk sports. 62 times is outrageous, bro. 704, my boy, what's happening? Anthony Brown, what's going on with you? H Town, y'all already see what time it is. Breaking. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing this wonderful day? What's up, Chris? Omar Tillman, what's happening with you? What's going on? Elizabeth Lassiter, what's going on? He said, I read that BS article. Look, man, let's get into it as we do. The number one thing, it was directly after the Carolina Panthers had just lost 16 to 13 at the Chicago Bears on a Thursday night. They say the rookie quarterback felt the team was not playing to lose rather than playing to win. So at Soldier Field, the top pick of the draft had one of the most moments that I have ever seen because we thought this little fella didn't have a heart. He didn't do nothing but pump Kool-Aid. I thought this boy right here just moving in silence. But apparently he went right on into that locker room with his stone-faced expression, as they said in the article, was fiery passion. The results of not being able to elevate the play of those around him. Now, listen to that again. The result of him not being able to elevate the play of those around him as he had done his entire career frustrated him. He showed his teammates simply he wasn't robotic. Now, y'all got to understand what David Newton just said in a nutshell. Him realizing and it slapping him in the face week, what was that, week 9? That was week 9. Week 9, that he couldn't elevate everybody around him. He couldn't make nobody better. The one thing Tepper said he could do the best. He couldn't do it, and it caused him to go off. So a lot of F-bombs. Running back Miles Sanders recalled a lot of F-bombs. He showed the passion, just showed that he's human. He's not putting up a front and trying to be cool, calm and collective all the time. He let us know that this stuff matters to him. This nigga decided to cuss everybody out after he comes out here. Now, hold on. Because I'm not the smartest person. I, I'm not the smartest person on this side of the Mississippi. But I can promise you, if I were to go back, and I mean, if I were to take a look at Bryce Young's stats from that game, I'm pretty sure that he did not have a stellar game in that game. I'm pretty sure if I was to go back and check him out on that game, he around here huffing and puffing and scratching and kicking. But you got to look at what you did that game. Now, Chicago, he came out with 185 yards, 21 of 38, 55% completion, zero touchdowns, zero interceptions. And he was sacked 3 times. Zero touchdowns and zero interceptions. But yet you go take your ragged ass into that damn locker room and cuss everybody out. And you didn't score not one goddamn touchdown. I'm just saying. This is one of those ones where I'm not going to be overly critical of the young fella, but I'm gonna tell you like this right here. It's a team sport. You got to understand that it takes 11 men coming together to do their job collectively to make a full team operate on all cylinders. It's a team sport. If somebody ain't doing their job, yes, it'll throw off everything. But I'm gonna get back to the article because I wanted to put a couple of things, a couple of nuggets out there. So after he couldn't elevate everybody's play that around him, aka the one thing that they said that he could do, he failed at that. He decides at week nine, he's going to cuss every single soul out of that goddamn locker room. Now, it said at that moment, Young shows leadership and what he could bring to the future of an organization for his fourth full-time head coach. Tommy Trimble even goes out to say that was a big turning point in our locker room. We could see how much he loved the game and how much he wanted to win. Seeing that made you want to put it in overtime to try to achieve that goal. Tommy Trimble. Now be mindful, Young's career have got off to probably one of the worst starts of all time for a number one pick that we had ever seen. And they even said that in this article. And what makes it worse is Stroud is coming out looking like an MVP candidate. Meanwhile, Bryce Young's daddy is always wanting to be on the positive side of things in this article. Craig Young was struck by his son's lack of excitement. And I don't understand what the fuck is it to be excited about when you're losing the whole goddamn season. Craig Young told him, "Hey son, you just won your first game at 1-6. Why not happy? Why you not happy? I don't get it. I don't get it, bro." He said, and I'm gonna go back to the article. He was like, I was like, you got your first win. Are you not excited? The elder Young recalled, he said he was like, we're 1-6. We're 1-6. He didn't want a really big celebration about it. That moment stood out. 7 games later, Bryce got his second win off of another walk-off field goal. He was like, man, it feels so good to win, Craig Young said. Now, once again, he daddy around here running his motherfucking mouth again. Once again. But this season helps him to get a perspective of understanding how difficult it is to win in the NFL. No shit, quick draw. We try to tell you that it is a tough game. NFL wins come hard. Now then they went on to speak about Frank Wright and his firing, basically talking about what it meant to Bryce Young to see Frank Wright go out the door. And he said that was definitely something that was rough. Young liked Rich personally and professionally. He expected this year to be the beginning of a long relationship. Huh. A long relationship, Craig Young said. Wright's dismissal came at a time when there was unrest on the veteran coaching staff that had assembled to help develop Young. Quarterbacks coach Josh McCown and running backs coach Deuce Staley was also fired after what multiple sources with knowledge of the situation called an environment of tension and disagreement regarding how the offense should look. This is where the peas and carrots come for everybody who wants to know. The peas and carrots just got better. There was a faction that wanted to go in a more traditional run-based offense, while Wright wanted to stick with his spread offense that more resembled what ran at Alabama. Tight end Hayden Hurst said that there were too many voices for Young to succeed. Young disagreed. He also never complained. That's where I have been so impressed with Bryce, said Parks Frazier, who was promoted to quarterbacks coach to replace McCown. Through all the adversity and the changes, everything that has gone, he stayed the course and found different ways to get better. I'll be damned. Let's take time to sink into that right there. They say they got rid of Deuce Staley and Josh McCown because they wanted to run the goddamn ball, is initially what they said. Now, Chris Tabor got up to that podium, and Chris Tabor said the number one thing, we disagreed with some stuff that was off the field, and that's why those guys were let go. Now, reports was put out, anybody that didn't want Bryce was let go. All the yes men stayed in the building. Here it is right here. One crew wanted to run the ball. Number one thing they wanted to do was run the ball, and one crew said, "Hey, let's do the traditional drop back pass like how they did in Alabama." That's the problem. A difference in opinion between the two casts. Somebody lying because Chris Tabor just said, "Hey, it was personal reasons why we got rid of these guys." That's what he said. But the article said it was because of difference in opinion when it comes to running the offense. Once again, somewhere a lie is being told. Now, I'm going to tell y'all like this right here. I'm not surprised by the news that's steady coming out, constantly coming out about Bryce Young. First of all, where do you get the nerve after throwing multiple interceptions week in and week out to come in here and cuss anybody out in this goddamn locker room? Body in this locker room. Because let's not sit here and pretend like Bryce Young was just a pillar of good health at the damn quarterback position. He wasn't. I mean, let's be real. If I look at this guy, Atlanta, you throw 2 interceptions. You come back, Detroit, you throw 2 interceptions. Indianapolis, you throw 3 interceptions. Dallas, you come out, throw 1 interception, and you fumble. Tampa Bay, you come out here, throw another damn interception. But like I said, up until that point where they noticed that the coaching staff was trying to bench him because he was not the guy. What did David Newton say immediately? He was frustrated after he realized he could not elevate the talent around him. Where in the good fuck do you get off cussing out these grown ass men? Because you feel like they can't do what you need them to do. I rest my case. Bryce Young has been created to be a monster, and David Tepper, think about it. He out here throwing F bombs week 9. Week 10, David Tepper throwing F bombs out there, cussing people out and firing coaches. And that's some shit. He just like he daddy. Like father, like son. Some wild shit going on around here. What's going on, fellas?
What it do? What it do? Cue that Chicago game was week 10. David Tepper did his shit in week 12 in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
But it's ironic how now all this stuff is coming out. Couple months and stuff after Frank gets, fired. Now Bryce Young footwork and all that stuff. And week 5 it wasn't a unanimous decision, this and that. Tepper goes to the podium and try to cover all this up. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't Scott Fitterer that went up there. It was Tepper that go and try to explain all this. And he asked that up when he tried to explain all that. Cause Rich Eisen got on his ass when he come with all that stuttering and stumbling and shit, talking about how they was moving in the draft and what happened, and I got the veto power and this and that. If you got the veto power, it's on you, bruh. You understand? That's why they ate his ass up in the national media. Now, our beat writers, which are people like Scott Fowler, David Newton, um, ESPN guys that follow everybody, and then they go to the News and Observer people that's right there in Charlotte, like a Scott Fowler, David Newton, Mike K, and get this information from these guys because some of this stuff they can't tell because they'll end up losing. They press pass or it's something what it's called is some kind of 3 little letter, whatever they call. These are the certain handpicked guys that sit in that backstage that follow the team. You know what I'm saying? Every time the game in, they go to you got the same people that's in that press conference. You know what I'm saying? If they out them, you know what I'm saying? They lose that press pass and they out. So a lot of this stuff don't come out to now at the end of the season. If it ever gets out. Some of that shit so bad, it don't get out. Yo, we got a mess that y'all don't even know. You just scratching the surface on some of this stuff. We just scratching the surface. And that's
It sound
bad.
like to me it's a nigga ass mess. Pop, what's
It's
your
the
thoughts
nigga.
on
No doubt. It's a nigga ass man.
it?
Yeah, I, I don't know what to think about this. To be honest with you, man, because I'm confused. I'm confused that Bryce is getting frustrated and want to cuss people out because of his own limitations. But I'm also confused as why is the coaches, the assistant coaches and the QB coaches who are not calling plays, complaining and arguing with Frank Reich for his decision making on how he wants to call plays and what plays to call. If the man came in with a plan, you are now causing him to go against that plan, arguing him. So now you got an, a conflux of just arguing. Oh, we should run the ball. Oh, we should stay passive. He came with a plan. Let the man organize his fucking plan.
It
You're not
sound
the
like
Yeah,
head
what you
everybody
say?
had
coach.
a thought
What did
on
you
what
say,
should have
Pop?
been done
You say,
except for Frank Wright.
yeah,
Well, no, but it
what you
says in the
say, Pop?
article that he wanted to run a uh, uh, West Coast offense, but others
But
wanted to run the
but Pop,
ball.
Why did you say you were confused, right? You
I'm
confused,
confused.
right?
Yeah, I'm confused on why are they going
Hey,
against the head coach.
let let me tell you, you get shit don't match up when it's a lie being told, bruh. When it's a lie. You see what I'm saying? Shit don't go right when it's a lie. That's where the confusion come in when it's a lie being told. How you
Nah,
going
nah, nah,
Frank?
nah.
Go
Go.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go
You
ahead,
you 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 about to scratch the surface. Or something. I know where you going. I
go
know where
ahead,
you
go ahead,
going.
go
How
ahead.
in the blue hell do you tell this man want to run the ball, fire them boys who said they'd rather run the ball, but then turn around, come out week
There you
after
go.
week and run the goddamn ball?
And run the ball. Our best attribute, running the ball. But you fired a nigga
Yeah,
that was
running the
saying
damn
run the
ball.
ball and don't let this little nigga throw 30 and 40 fucking times. How many picks do he have, Q? How many picks? 10, right? How many was pick
10
sixes?
and 11. 10 and 11.
How many was pick sixes thrown at the wrong time? What about on
4.
week one where he couldn't even see the fucking field? He never seen Jesse Bates. Why is you got this dude throwing over 30 times a game?
It was clear as day that Indianapolis game when he threw 3 picks. You can't keep him just dropping back and throwing that ball,
Three
bro.
of them.
It was clear as day.
Three.
It was clear
And
as day.
We play Indy week 9. We play Indy in week 9,
The
y'all.
week before
Y'all start
Chicago. The week before Chicago.
y'all
Now
start
be
putting the
mindful.
timeline together, man. That's what I'm telling you. A lie being told somewhere. Start putting the timeline together. That was week 9. We played Chicago week 10. Then Frank got fired week 12. Start putting the timeline together. It's starting to come now. The truth is coming out now.
I try to tell you.
The truth is starting to come out now, y'all.
This some crazy shit that's starting to come out there. Week in, week out, they say a Hunger Games environment was developed. Now be mindful, they say week 5, they wanted to bench Bryce Young. Here it is, week 9, he cussed a motherfucker out. What the
Okay.
hell going
Can I
on
can I
around
do this?
here?
Can I do this? Week one,
Yeah,
week one, we play the Falcons. Week two, we play the Saints. Week three, he had a mysterious ankle that
yeah,
nobody know. The nigga,
yeah,
hold up. Let me slow it down. Let me slow it down for a second, y'all. Can I slow the beat down? Let me slow the beat down for one
yeah,
second.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Drop the beat, drop the beat,
This
drop the beat down.
drop the beat, and then I'm gonna slow it down because I'm gonna remix it. You understand? This nigga say He get to the podium. This is not me. 'Cause everybody call me the Bryce hater. I don't want him on this team. So if that's hate, I don't know what else is. I don't want him on this team. And a lot of people feel like that. They don't want him on this. But anyway, let's get back to what we were saying. Week 3, this dude gets up
Oh
there
shit.
and they ask Bryce, when did you hurt your ankle, Bryce? Da da la la la. He said he don't know. Pop. He said he don't know. But they say
I,
you hurt.
I
Week
heard
3
you.
now.
I heard you.
Andy comes out, same team that Bryce lost 10-24 against the Falcons and 20-17 against the Saints. Okay,
This some
Andy
wild
goes and
shit.
throws for 300 and some change because they said the boy wasn't ready. His footwork was terrible. This and that. He still couldn't get in that huddle. But this was the quarterback that we paid an arm and a leg for a king's ransom that they said was pro ready. Day one starter. A year ahead of everybody else. CJ Stroud, AR, Will Levis, all of them. So week 4, we play the Vikings. 0.
Yep.
They was 0-3. We 0-3. They had the 31st defense in the league. They beat us 21-13. They blitzed Brian Flores, 0 blitz Bryce monkey ass, and they wasn't shit he could do about it. He couldn't see the field once again. By week 5, when we go to play the motherfucking Lions and get our ass beat 24-42, they wanted to bench this nigga.
By them interceptions he threw, because he threw one to Aiden Hutchinson off of a goddamn screen. Off of a
A
fucking
shadow pass.
screen.
A shadow pass. Week
That's
6,
all I'm
we
saying.
play the Dolphins. Week 6, we play the Dolphins. 21-42 was that score. I don't think he had a pick in that game. Don't quote me on this, y'all. Week 7, we had a bye. Week 8, they played CJ. We finally win. This nigga go to his daddy, like you say, and say, oh, we
Yeah,
won a
yeah.
6. How I'm supposed to
No, no,
feel.
no, no, no,
It's
no.
in the huddle.
The daddy say, we won in 6. He was happy. Bryce Young said, yeah, we won in 6. Okay. And so look, even he knew not to get happy about that punk ass 1 and 6. Come on now,
Yeah,
go.
you the causer. You the
But
causer.
Craig
You the causer.
running his motherfucking mouth. Craig running his mouth. I don't understand, bro.
So we
Now
don't
be
get our first
mindful.
win to week 8.
Mm-hmm.
To week 8. They wanted to bench him they wanted to bench him 3 weeks ago. We don't get our first win. Andy Dalton throws for almost 400 yards in week 3. We don't get our first win to week 8. Put the timeline together, y'all. This is all I'm
Yeah.
trying to do is piece together the timeline. We go play Indianapolis. This dude comes back. Off of y'all said it, he turned the corner. He turned the curve in week 8. This is week 9. He throw 3 picks. 2 of them is pick sixes to the same nigga, like he did in week 1. Made that dude, I don't know, number 41 in Indianapolis. I don't know his name. If y'all know his name, put him in the chat. Made him AFC Player of the Week. Bryce did that. Made this dude a defensive star. Then week 10, Chicago against a Division II quarterback, not Justin Fields now. DJ Moore shows his ass. 13-16. Now you cussing in the bottom of Soldier Field. You dropping F-bomb. This is the but hold on. Week 10 is the first time your black ass show emotion.
Yeah. He a little slow. It took him a little
Week
while to
10,
warm up. It took him a little while. A little slow.
you
Now,
playing the most competitive blood sport game in America, in North America. And week 10 is the first time Your teammates see you show emotion. Hell, I'm
But go,
emotional right now.
go. The number one thing, and this is the next thing. Hayden Hurst said and this is what it sounded like to me. The real reason why Staley and them boys had to get out of the way because apparently they said some offensive shit. Apparently, whatever they said was so goddamn offensive to Bryce, they had to make a decision to put them boys out of the door immediately. Whatever Staley said, smart shit, got him out the motherfucking door. Whatever it was.
Oh, hey, Pop, is that Q breaking up or is that me?
Was that me?
No, no, that's you, goat. That's you, goat.
That's me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, Pop. I guess you. I mean, you clear, you clear. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I was just
I'm just
saying,
making sure the audio.
whatever Stanley said got him out the goddamn door. Whatever it was, whatever he might have said to that motherfucker, he walked right up to him and said, "Hey, sir." Chris Tabor took over and said it was private stuff outside of football that got them boys up out the door. Well, now we knowing a lot of it had to do with Bryce Young because still Hayden Hurst came out and said he had a lot of people in his ear. He got Staley saying run the ball, McCown saying run the ball. He got his Fox Frazier telling them they're gonna throw the ball. You got Thomas Brown trying to throw the ball with him. You got Frank Wright talking about he gonna throw the ball. That's a lot of fucked up shit going around there. I just got one question, go. Where the hell was Jim Caldwell in that senior advice that he's supposed to be giving to these motherfuckers?
Hey, yeah, they say he walking around smiling and shit and whistling and out sweeping the floor or some shit. I don't know. I don't
What?
know.
What? Now,
I don't know.
don't you think if it's confusion to this level, you would think a senior advisor should have some type of say into what the fuck is going on? Am I right or wrong?
Well, Q, if it's week 5 and you trying to bench this dude, week 3 a mysterious injury, week 9, week 10 before they show emotion, you still got bad mechanics and whatnot. I don't blame Jim for sitting back and was like, yo, if they ask me, they ask me. If I don't, I get my check, I get the hell up out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's more than likely, that's that's the way he took it. You know what I'm saying? We had to. That's all I can say. Because what they
Lord
saying,
have mercy.
Jim was sitting down there like, yo. And then Frank said Jim was spending most of his time in the defensive room. Now you
Lord
brought him
have
here
mercy.
to be another voice on the offensive side. What is he doing in the defensive room most of the time? Huh?
This a wild shit going on over here. I can promise you that. Some
I'm
wild
not.
shit.
I'm not saying this. This is what Frank. This is what Frank got up in the what in the press conference and said. So one thing that tells me too, Frank is not a leader. If Frank's saying, "Well, damn, Jim in the defensive room most of the time. Jim, I need you over here." Why did he go to Jim and say, "Look, bro, we
Go.
need you on the offensive side. The defense is straight."
Go. If there's a nigga ass mess around here and you paying somebody to make sure that there ain't a nigga ass mess, but when you look around for him, the shit getting worse. Where the fuck is he?
Like you, wrap your hands around this. You got Don Capers, Wiley
Yeah,
Boy,
yeah.
Don
Yeah,
Capers,
yeah. Don
the,
Capers.
the so-called master of the 3-4.
Mm-hmm.
You brought him in. You got Evero, a Vic Fangio disciple. Why the hell is Jim Caldwell in the defensive room?
These boys sound like to me they sit down playing chess and checkers and shit like that on foosball, whatever the fuck they doing instead of playing football. Dom Capers and Jim Caldwell walking hand in hand around here smiling and shit. These boys out here think this shit a vacation. They're getting free money and shit.
That's exactly what happened. They robbed Tepper again, as usual. Robbed the bank because that you get all those minded coaches in there. Why the hell is he in there? Like,
Mm-hmm.
why is that the only? sighting we catch you at is in the defensive room. They don't need you over there.
The defensive room.
They
The
don't need you
defensive
over
room.
there. They don't
Meaning,
need you over
I
there.
look, pop. Not now. If I'm lying, if well, this is just me. Now, this is the conclusion I'm coming to. Jim Caldwell got as far away from Bryce Young as he possibly could. That was the defensive room. He stayed the hell out of that offensive room. If you got,
I just had
am
an
I that
offensive
far gone?
advisor go run to the other side of the damn. What the hell?
Hey, my nigga, am I that far gone? Am I that far? Am I how far to the left am I? How far to the left am I, y'all? Ah,
That's a nigga ass mess. Is what this shit here is. A nigga ass mess.
how far to the left am I,
A
y'all?
motherfucker would
Come on.
rather
But
be.
that could be true though. That he could be like, bro, I can't do anything with
Yeah.
them because
I can't
that's
fuck with him.
that's
Yeah.
and everybody will make excuses for him saying it's not fair that
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't have the physical capability and he doesn't have the arm talent as a Cam Newton. Then why the hell did you get him? If you knew he had all
Exactly.
these malfunctions and he doesn't have good footwork, he's not tall enough, he's not strong enough, then why did you get him to make all these excuses for? It doesn't make sense. And now you got coaches in here that don't even want to be in the right room to help out the problem. And I'm not saying that Bryce can't do it somewhere, somehow, but his first year, these coaches have let him down. This organization let him down. I'm
Shit here
not
was a
capping
nigga
for
ass mess.
Bryce, but
Well, look.
y'all let him down. And
Yeah.
now the players, he get mad at the players because he feel like the players weren't putting in as much effort to try to win.
That's
Pop.
what he
Until
thinks.
until until he started
Yeah.
cussing and fussing, and that's when it's like, okay, well maybe he do got a little backbone in him.
But Pop,
Hey, Pop. Week
I don't
12.
want.
Was it front rate fire, Pop?
Exactly.
He
Was
sure
it
I'm
front
was.
going
rate
through the
fire week
timeline.
10?
He
Week
sure he sure
12?
was.
I'm,
So
Yeah,
so
I'm
so
going
so
through
can
the
I ask you a
timeline.
question,
Yeah.
Pop? And
yeah.
hold on, hold on.
Yeah.
Week 12, your head coach is fired. They give the play calling to Thomas Brown that same week. They asked
Right.
Thomas Brown at the podium how much of Jim Caldwell has he seen. The nigga said, I ain't seen him all. I ain't talked to him much at all. We ain't spoke none.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
we spoke
Oh
nothing.
yeah. They asked this nigga this at the podium. How the fuck does the offensive coordinator and the senior advisor not even? He said, I ain't even seen this nigga all year. What the fuck going on around here?
Now this is not us talking, y'all.
Well, you know
Go
what?
back
You know,
and watch the podium talks. Go back and watch that shit. Go back and watch it. He said it. Go back and watch Thomas Brown interviews. He said it. We're not making this up.
Mm-hmm.
you know what? I blame on that one Thomas Brown, cause this is your
Yeah.
first year calling plays. You've never been underneath this type of pressure. You've never been around this type of owner. You never had to have this type of leadership skill. So when you're trying
Mm-hmm.
to get information, see the thing what people don't understand is when you get a certain age, it's not about necessarily the knowledge that they can give you because they already got it. What you're trying to get is wisdom from them. And you didn't even try to get any wisdom or knowledge from that old gentleman. And he wasn't about to hunt you down because he done did his time.
No. Yeah.
You
He
don't
gonna do
you
that.
he not
Wow.
about to come chase you down. Hey son, to help you. No, if you want to
But
learn,
No.
you bring your ass.
pride is the motherfucker, Pop. You talking to a cat that think he walk around like he Mike Tomlin, like he don't want a Super Bowl at the Super Bowl. Once again, what you just said. He ain't called not and play in the goddamn NFL, and he walk around with his chest out like he's some fucking body. If you don't know something, you get by old people. They always say old people always tell you the best stories. You sit your ass down and listen. Maybe you learn something. But that's the problem around here. Everybody knows to. We got a bunch of overqualified motherfuckers. A bunch of overqualified cats. Oh, I know this. I ain't gonna ask him shit. How the fuck do you assemble this type of staff and nobody even meeting together? And when they
Right.
do meet together, they arguing.
Hey, who
What
that
type of
dude?
shit is this?
Who that dude? Is that official? Let us know, is that official or is that just the rumors? Because if that's just the rumors, yeah, we kind of figured that. But if that's dropped, let us know. But yeah, Q, back to what you saying. That it don't make sense to have these this many men with great of minds not to be able to come up with anything good to happen this season. It's sad. It's very sad. Um, it's
You all right?
I have no clue.
That
I just
nigga
don't
did
get it.
stress.
I just don't get it, man. Just to have all those brilliant minds to be in that one building, man, they could have made something really special. They could
And
have
it
did
did.
something outside of the box.
Worst number one overall pick ever is the special shit they made.
That's just amazing to me. And I'm sure that uh uh what's his name? Oh damn, I can't think of his name. Who got fired? I'm sure he said some wild shit to get out the door. Probably hurt Bryce feelings. Cause he's blunt like that. He probably told him, "Boy, you trash."
Staley? Oh
Yeah,
yeah, Staley
boy,
said that shit.
you ain't gonna be you're not gonna be able to cut it. You're not gonna be able to cut it. And hey, I'm gone. But
Yeah.
I just don't know, man. I don't
So
want to make
go,
no excuses.
if you hearing this as a Panther fan and as a prospective head coach, starting to hear this news that's coming out about this nigga ass mess that's here, is that pushing you towards the Carolina Panther fans, or is that pushing you away from the Panthers organization?
Well, away, far, far away, far away.
I mean, you got to understand that a coach coming in here hearing this shit, hearing that they were arguing, Hunger Games environment, you hearing that it's so bad that the quarterback got more power than the goddamn head coach. What the
Well,
fuck
that's
is
what I'm
this?
saying. Okay, okay. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna finish the timeline. So week 12,
Hmm?
Frank gets fired. Week 13, we play the Bucks. A 18-21 loss. Week 14, we play the Saints again for the second time. It didn't look no better than it did in week 2. A 6-28 loss. That's when your boy went on that. Why he went on a 4-week stint where he didn't score near touchdown?
No
Not one.
touchdowns, but
Go
he
back
out
to
here
the
cussing.
Falcons in the rain. Out here cussing now. Go back to the Falcons in the rain. That's a win. 7-9. Thank God for Desmond Ritter being so trash that he throws the interception right there at the end of the game. And we come back to walk off field goal once again. Both wins. We only got 2 of them. Walk off field goal. Then Green Bay week 16, the best game. I have nothing to say about him. The Green Bay game. That's when I did see a little flash. But then he comes right back week 17 and don't score nothing. And week 18 don't score nothing. Get shut out 2 times back to back. First time Panthers got shut out in 21 years. 21 years. Week 17. I mean, yeah, week 17, week 18, back to back. Then we end up with the worst record in modern day football history.
Well,
Now
you
watch.
hear what the rest of the article said. He's the worst number one pick in this today's history, bro. I didn't
That's what
say it. David Newton said it.
I just
Yeah,
read
David
out
Newton wrote
y'all.
that. Yeah,
That's what I just
he's the worst quarterback taking that number one in history, bro.
I just
I
read
didn't
the
make
whole
that up.
research.
Oh, oh,
18 weeks of
oh,
football for y'all to tell you that.
So
That's where
if
David
y'all
Newton got
boys
that from.
got beef with anybody, have beef with David Newton, beat writer for the
David
Panthers
Newton.
and ESPN. He wrote this
Yes, sir.
article.
Take that shit up with David Newton. Not me.
Find him on Twitter.
Not me.
You when you see him, you call you Antonio Brown, that motherfucker. You do what you want to do, but
So,
leave me the fuck out of that. You know what I'm saying?
so Q, you asked the question: does a head coach or a coordinator, defense coordinator, offensive coordinator want to come to this? And I just read you 18 weeks of football,
Yeah, yeah,
two
nigga ass mess.
and 15, and
If
you got,
I'm a
and then
if
you
I'm
got
a
the coach.
coach, if I'm a coach and this article drops, and I had an interview with David Tepper, I would pick up the phone and I would say, "Excuse me, Mr. Tepper, I appreciate you
Mhm.
considering me for this position, but I think that I will go elsewhere. Now, please, in our future endeavors, lose my number and don't look to fucking ever call me again." That's for a nigga like Ben Johnson who he done pick up the phone and call twice. Don't call my black ass no more, cause I don't want nothing to do with
Yeah,
this
yeah,
shit. Don't call
yeah,
me. I
yeah.
have turned you
Hey,
down twice, motherfucker. Not once,
Mr.
twice.
Mr. Tepper,
Q,
Mr.
you know what?
Tepper,
Q,
I
you
respectfully
know,
inform you, I do not want to be a part of your trash ass team.
Q,
What's up,
you,
Pop?
you know what it's gonna sound like when Tepper calls Ben Johnson. He gonna pick up the phone. It's gonna go. Doo-doo-doo. This phone is so.
I changed my number too.
Hey,
I wouldn't even try
hey,
to look that nigga away.
hey, how many? Hey, you think Ben Johnson done blocked his ass?
I
Every
would.
night, every 704 number that come to his phone, he done blocked that motherfucker.
Yeah. He'll try to call it from a Pittsburgh number. He'll try to be slick.
Yeah, yeah, from Pittsburgh number. He done blocked the whole damn 704 area code from his phone.
Now, y'all wonder why y'all ain't see Harbaugh interviewing when you got a nigga ass mess like this right here. When you wondering why you don't see competent guys on upper echelon levels come here like the Ben Johnsons or the Slowicks or Harbaughs. Crazy motherfucker, you. When you see a motherfucker do shit like that, you gotta understand. Why is it that they are not coming this way? It's because the atmosphere is pure T shit. Pure T. This is the worst environment for a coach, a quarterback. This is the worst environment for any of these positional coaches to be in. I wouldn't waste my goddamn gas money driving up to Bank of America Stadium to go be a part of this shit here. I wouldn't. Gas too fucking high for me to waste it like that.
Don't make no sense, bruh. Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. Now, they have attached, since you want to say Dan Graciano has attached Brian Cullen to us. Now,
Callahan,
Brian
Callahan.
Callahan, I'm sorry. I can't even read.
Yeah, Bill
Brian
Callahan,
Callahan got
son.
us right here.
Yeah, I want to
Brian
speak about that.
Callahan to us. Okay, this is the thing. Brian Callahan really ain't calling the plays over there in Cincinnati.
That was exactly what I was telling you earlier. He ain't calling the plays. The head coach is calling the plays over there in Cincinnati.
Any coach calling the plays.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think about that? He ain't calling the plays over there. He has been most of his claim to fame has been quarterback coaching. How
So
do
go.
y'all think?
Let me
Uh,
stop your ass right there. How in the blue hell is a nigga that ain't calling plays as an offensive coordinator being considered for a head coach?
well, one thing, and then another thing. What I want to say. Now he's coaching Joe Burrow. The ice in his veins. Like I said, the Timberwolf. That nigga that got sacked 10 times, got back up and won the game. The roughest, toughest walking white boy on God's green earth. That's who he coaching. So
Well,
he gonna look
are
good
they
regardless.
looking at his development of the quarterbacks that he's worked with? Because if you're saying, okay, he did a great job in developing young quarterbacks, he deserves to be in a front spot, then I can understand it. But if we saying, okay, he's the simple number one reason for the success of the Bengals, what are we looking at with Callahan right here? Because if he ain't calling the
Another
plays, what the fuck
another
we doing?
another Frank Reich.
Oh my god. Or what in the ball
Well,
eagle shit is this right here?
this is what I want to get to you. This is where your genius comes in, Q. Okay,
I said Bill Callahan.
Mr. Brian Callahan started coaching in 2010 in Denver as an assistant coach.
Mm-hmm.
So who was over there in
Mm-hmm.
Denver in 2010?
It
Wasn't
was
that
Tim Tebow.
thank you.
Was it Tim
Now,
Tebow?
yes, that's who
Peyton
it
Manning
was.
was there by
That's
2012. So yeah.
that's who it was. Tim Tebow. So how
Okay.
much of a development did he get for Tim Tebow?
Oh shit. Well, number one, Tim Tebow
This is
had
where your genius.
deficiencies.
Now this is where your
I,
genius
I,
comes in.
I just said,
This is where
hold
your
on now.
genius.
The nigga had deficiencies. The nigga had deficiencies now. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh man, we fucked. Purple
This is
pocket, what
where
it
your
do, my boy?
purple pocket relax and talk sport. This is where your genius should kick in.
Oh Lord, what the fuck are we doing here? So Callahan had Tim Tebow, and you saw how deficient. The best thing Tim Tebow had was prayer. That was the best thing that
Yes,
got
sir.
him through. If
Yes,
nothing else,
sir.
that boy there, angel of the Lord, because he damn sure ain't no quarterback.
So now he stayed. So
uh,
he stayed in Denver. He stayed in Denver to 2015. He got that. He got that ring. He got
he
that
got that
ring.
ring.
Don't
Yeah, he
worry.
did. Cut our
And all
ass.
that.
Yeah.
So so if he had Tim Tebow and then he had Peyton Manning, how much quarterback developing has he done? I wait.
You ain't got to develop the sheriff. The sheriff don't need no goddamn developing. I'm gonna tell you that.
I wait.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
wait.
yeah. I
I wait.
I'm using the niggas' instincts right now, and I'm not picking up the Scooby clues from this shit.
You yeah. Pick up them Scooby snacks now. Yeah. Yeah.
Nigga dropping
Yeah.
Scooby snacks around this motherfucker, man. Come on.
Pick up them Scooby snacks now. So in
Oh
2015,
man.
this nigga leaves and goes to Detroit. Quarterback coach once again, 2016, 2017. Who is he coaching in that during that time?
Matthew Stafford, right?
How much development Matthew Stafford got?
You didn't need no goddamn development for that motherfucker. He had pure talent. Oh, here we go with this shit again, go. God
Your
damn.
genius. I'm telling you to use your genius now. You are a
Yes,
genius.
sir. Motherfucker.
Unadulterated genius.
Damn.
You a genius.
Oh shit. Please don't name no
Now,
more. Please, please. My heart
now
can't
my
take it.
now my nigga, now my nigga packs his bags again and carries his ass up to Oakland in 2018. Who they got in
De-
Oakland in 2018?
Derek Carr.
How much
Derek
development do Derek Carr need
Derek Carr came in
by
throwing
2018?
4,000 yards. Throwing 3,800 yards first year. Second year he threw 4,000 yards, and I'm talking about he was an MVP candidate before he got hurt. He didn't need much, but maybe he did help him
Derek
along the way.
Carr,
Who knows?
Derek Carr has thrown for 4,000. He ain't shit because he can't
Multiple
finish nobody
four
out.
thousand yards.
He can't turn the damn corner, but the nigga numbers is there. I don't give
I
a
mean,
damn what y'all said.
he a
You
peppermint
know it.
patty
I know it.
ass nigga. You know, peppermint
Yeah,
patties ain't
but
the best thing, but it's refreshing.
but you, but
God
you,
damn.
His numbers is there. How much development do a 45, 4,000, whatever quarterback need? It was,
Well, maybe,
I,
maybe this is a
damn.
situation where you got to lead a horse to water, and you got to show him how to put him out in the water and drink the motherfucker. Maybe that's what he got to do. Maybe that's what it is. Go.
So after one
Look,
season with Derek Carr,
quarterback
he
whisperer.
packs his
That's what he is.
motherfucking bag. He pack, he packs his bags again and go to Cincinnati in 2019 as the offensive coordinator. He's not calling no plays, and he gets Joe Burrow, the LSU Timberwolf, ice in his vein. Joe Cool, the nigga that got laid on his back 10 times, get back up and win the motherfucking. How much development do he need?
That's a bad motherfucker. And first of all, you will call him King Joe when we speak of the
King,
motherfucking king. He is the
King,
king that
King
sits
Joe,
on the throne. I tell you
King
one
Joe,
thing, Go. You hear how excited I got about Joe Burrow? I wish to God I
King
had a goddamn
Joe,
quarterback that I could talk about like this. I wish to God. Lord is my witness. If I had a half of a motherfucker that Joe Burrow is, they would. You heard me earlier. They'd have to throw me out the Piggly Wiggly every week. I'm trying to tell you, I argue with everybody. I'm trying to tell you. If I had half of the goddamn quarterback that Joe Burrow is, we would be winning championships. But
I be talking
unfortunately,
shit.
I'd
I be talking shit. Damn,
be the king of shit talking. Them boys that hate to see me coming. Oh shit, they go Q and them punk ass Panthers again. You
fuck
damn
them
right.
Panthers, nigga. Man. There
You
go that
damn
Panther.
right.
There go that Panther. There go that
Back up
Panther.
in your black ass face one more again.
There go
Back
that Panther.
again.
There go that Panther. Hey, that
My
Panther.
ignorant
There go that
ass will be
Panther.
right there.
There go that Panther. There go that Panther. Yeah. So all I'm saying, y'all, Brian Callahan, who the hell he developed? Who in the
Uh,
hell he developed?
uh, 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 well, yeah, well. He's had a good string
And
of quarterback runs, is all I can say. How much development he did along the way is very, very tight to say when you had Peyton Manning and Derek Carr and you had all these guys. Unless he is solely tied to showing these guys how to start their way off, I don't think there's much development he did with them. I'm just saying. On Jake Browning,
and
Jake Browning this year, who took the place of Burrow. I mean, he did have a. Now that's one nigga he
well,
probably developed.
nah, Q, you got to think. He's the offensive coordinator. He ain't fucking with Brown and y'all. The quarterback coach, whoever the
I'm
quarterback coach
trying
is
to
there,
give the
that's
nigga
who got
something,
Brown.
go. I'm
I ain't
trying to
giving
give
the
him
nigga
something.
shit. I ain't getting the nigga shit because y'all thinking we get calling. He's living Joe Burrow and blah blah blah. The nigga ain't even calling plays in Cincinnati, y'all. This is one thing we got to stop this shit around here. This is what we got to stop. Give motherfucker flowers and they don't deserve.
Damn.
Stop this shit, man. Stop it. We got to stop this shit.
Is QB coach
He the
even on
OC.
his resume? Is it even on his resume as a QB coach?
Yeah, yeah,
Lord have
no.
mercy.
That's how he been a quarterback coach, Pop, to 2019 when he got the offensive coordinator job over there in Cincinnati. And he ain't been calling plays. He ain't developed no quarterbacks.
Well, yeah, well, well, go. Maybe they see something. Cause other than that, you basically telling me he gonna come in here and be a fucking yes man. Is basically what you telling me.
This
Cause
is the
if his
guy.
football acumen ain't there, what the fuck else is he coming in here for?
Look, you. I'm not gonna answer your question. I'm getting ready to say
Yeah,
this right here.
yeah,
This is the
okay.
guy I told y'all yesterday. Don't think I'm
Uh huh.
avoiding your question. This is what I told y'all yesterday. You got Brian Callahan, you got Brian Johnson. You got Dan Quinn,
Alec
and who was the
Hallaby,
other
all
dude
them
I
boys.
said? And Raheem Moore. You got them four motherfuckers right there that when the dust settle, them the 3 to 4 motherfuckers that's gonna be sitting there with no job cause they ain't qualified, cause nobody else didn't pick them. These are the last 4 motherfuckers to get picked in the dodgeball game. That's who they
But
is.
go,
They're
I
the last
told you
four motherfuckers to get picked.
the first motherfucker named Ben Johnson, he didn't want to come here. I told you that from the get go.
I
As I
know.
look at the
That's what I'm
skies of
saying.
Charleston, I told your ass a couple weeks ago, this nigga wasn't coming here. You can get your motherfucking mind off of the baddest bitch in the room. I told you that. Go on over there.
Ben Johnson is the dodgeball MVP. He the first
Go
one
on.
gonna get
Look at
picked
here.
up. He the
We got the
dodgeball
bitch.
MVP.
We got the
We
bitch
gonna
over
have to
here with the
work
bad
with.
wig. We got the bitch with the crooked wig. Is what the fuck we got. This is what we gonna settle for. The bitch with the crooked wig and the
We
bad
get ready
lace
to
front.
settle for the 4 motherfuckers that always get picked last. That's what we get ready to settle for. Then y'all gonna say, well, Brian, he did this, he did that, he did this. No, he didn't. He did shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Then he got to come in here and work with Bryce ass. There ain't one but 2 games. Still got bad mechanics. Still throwing off his tippy toes. Still can't see the middle of the field.
I'm gonna put it like this right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in the chat, man. If y'all feeling some type of way, tell us how y'all feel about the article. Tell us how y'all feel about this summer bitch and this whole goddamn process. Go ahead, go. Just tell me something good, go. Please. Out of this news that
Well,
keeps dropping week in, week out, out of these coaches that we keep seeing week in, week out, why in the hell is we looking at guys that ain't did nothing to help their team, but we bringing them on in here to help be a coach? Why?
you said tell you something good. You want to know something good? Do you want to know something good?
Tell me something good.
Tell me, tell me. Hey, my mama baked brownies yesterday. They smelled good and they was very, very tasty. That's
Now
about the best
go.
thing I can tell you. I can't
Go.
tell you shit about no brownies.
I love Mama Goat. Mama Goat brownies. I'm pretty sure they're good. But and I mean no disrespect when I say this. How in the good fuck is a brownie gonna help me get my goddamn team together?
That's what I'm telling you. Ain't nothing good about the Carolina Panthers. Are you
Oh,
telling me something
I
good?
got something good for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Scott Fitter ain't here. That's good
Oh
enough for
shit.
me. 'Cause, hey, look.
Listen,
'Cause I know. I tell you what. I ain't got to worry about going in this draft, and this mug sitting here moving up to get a pick. I'm tired of them days. Them
We
days is
probably
over with.
could do worse, Pop. You never know. We could get somebody
you
Damn
who
it,
fuck
man!
shit
You
up
said something
worse.
good. See, this is what I get for trying to try to find some positivity.
yeah, I
God
didn't want to
dang.
say it. You said that,
Ain't
Pop.
no
I didn't say it. I
sunshine
didn't
when
say it.
she
You said that.
go.
You said that. I ain't want to say it.
Ain't no
You
sunshine
said
when he
that.
go. Anytime he goes away. Now,
I didn't want to say it.
before I get started, Edge, if you bring your monkey ass up in here and you in some computer speakers, I already got an echo. Edge, I can't have this noise here today.
Ed, you
If
got
you
to
if
get somewhere where you ain't got no noise in the background. Our audio was shit yesterday. It was you. You got to get somewhere where you got the noise canceling stuff on. If you come out here, y'all, we love y'all. We love y'all. We love y'all to death. But we can't have bad audio because it's going to fuck up the playback. Please, please,
yes, sir.
please, please, Brother Leo, please.
I didn't tell you 100
Have
times.
your
If you
shit
cooking
clear.
dinner, don't bring your ass up here. If you in the car, don't bring your ass up here. Yeah. if you sitting down and you building the house, don't bring your ass up in here. I can't have the
If
fucking
you,
noise on my
if you,
damn audio.
yeah, If you working on a motor and got your head in a motherfucking wood chipper, don't bring your ass up here.
All that goddamn noise ain't. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. Now back to the subject at hand. If you don't have your Bluetooth noise canceling or some type of quiet room you in, don't bring your monkey ass up in here. I don't give a damn where you at. You could be somewhere part across the rainbow. Don't bring your monkey ass up in here with all that noise.
Yeah, the audio was terrible yesterday. Terrible, 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 terrible. Please, 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 please,
Hard
please.
understanding
The link,
niggas.
the link is in the chat. Y'all come on, because I know y'all want to talk about this. This is our team. I know y'all want to talk about this. The news is coming out every day.
Yes, sir.
Every day.
Shit dropping by the minute like a hot, easy bake oven over here. Shit just dropping out.
You got, well, why? Let me ask y'all a question then. Another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why now does, like I said, the Scott Fowler and the Mike Kays and the whatever the David Newtons of the world? Why didn't they drop this stuff during the season?
Oh, they wanted to protect their quarterback without a doubt. They knew this shit, and everybody knew this shit. Even that, what's that girl that went on Pat McAfee show? She knew this shit
Mm-hmm.
too, cause when they talk about Jim Caldwell walking around all smiling and shit, they all knew.
You talking about Sheena Quick.
Yeah,
Sheena
quick,
Quick. Sheena
quick.
Quick.
She knew
Yeah,
all this.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Everybody knew all this shit that was going on around the building. And like I said, they hold this shit and they hold it. When the Hunger Games environment came out, you think they didn't know about this shit already? Come on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
How you think they
Oh,
call it
oh,
the Hunger
oh,
Games environment?
oh, that ain't it. What about the temper tantrums? What about the temper tantrums?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
But
Temper
I
tantrums.
think
They had a
it was so
nickname.
much.
They had a
Mm-hmm.
nickname for that shit. The temper tantrums.
It was so much temper tantrums that they was like, oh well, he just doing it again, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. When he when he threw that drink on that man, nobody in that building was surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all asked the question, why was Scott standing there with his hands in his pocket like it was just another day? Then he wasn't surprised.
Uh, I
He
mean,
wasn't
you talking
surprised.
to at that point he was a fired nigga anyway, so he knew he was gone.
But he wasn't surprised. The niggas in there raising hell, talking shit, throwing drinks, cussing and shit. Bryce Young cussing, he cussing.
Now wait a minute. Now, not Jesus Christ of the Latter Day Saints, Bryce Young. I know goddamn well he wasn't around here cussing. Oh, the Lord and the Savior Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I believe. Now wait a
Mr.
minute. Now,
Yeah, Mr. Super. Mr. Super. Mr.
super.
Super Super.
I know better than him walking around here cussing people. Lord have mercy.
Mr. Super.
I'm I'm getting to the point now. They're gonna be, and I told you when they started firing them coaches, I said, go. You're gonna start hearing McCown side. You're gonna start hearing Staley side of what the fuck going on around here. And I'll be goddamn if we ain't starting to hear piece by piece, little by little, week by week, information drop out about what really went on in that organization.
And once again, me and Pop started talking about it earlier. It still don't make sense though, Q, if the guys that was right about running the ball, because you don't want the young quarterback, and they say that to help the young quarterback, what you got to have a running game, correct? You got to have a running game. You need to have a running
Yeah,
game to help out your
yeah,
young quarterback. Everybody say that. That's not me saying this. That's what they
yeah.
say. You need to have a strong running game to help your young quarterback. Now, the boy say run the ball. Why do you fire the two guys that say run the ball? And the quarterback coach is telling you that his quarterback that he's trying to develop can't or should not, I'm gonna put a lot of, I ain't gonna say can't, y'all don't jump on me. Should not, I'm trying to be nice, y'all. I'm putting my best foot forward. Should not be throwing the ball an excess of 30 times or better. He's telling you that his young quarterback needs help with the running game. Now
Mm-hmm.
the running back coach is telling you to run the ball. Because now the head coach has admitted at the podium that he's throwing the ball too much, and the running back coach has to come to him and say, "Hey, coach, let's put it on the ground now. Don't forget about the run." He's trying to help the young quarterback out. Why do those two guys get fired?
Well, I ain't gonna lie. You could kind of see how bad it was on the damn. You could see how terrible it was as the season went on. You could clearly see that. And number one, if your coach got to come back and remind you to run the ball, you want to take pressure off the young rookie, and you putting more pressure on him than anything to drop back and pass so much. It's just hard head motherfuckers, man. I can't answer why they got rid of Staley and then turned around and did exactly what Staley said you should do. It don't make sense. Other than it's just being personal. You know what I'm saying? It's just being
That's it.
personal.
That's all I can see. There you go, Edge. Now you quiet. How you doing, Edge of the 704 Charlotte Bound Show?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
We got you now. There you go. There you go. That boy, hey, you the bad motherfucker today now.
Yes, sir.
You quiet. Were
Uh,
you in the closet?
no, I'm not in the closet. I'm in my office. That's where I'm at.
Well,
Okay,
that way you
okay,
should
okay,
come on a
okay.
live stream at more often. Bring your ass to the office.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Take your black ass to that office, cause you sound good.
Mm, hmm Look.
This nigga,
What's
mm-hmm.
up, baby?
No, yeah.
What you got to say? Get to us. Get
So,
to
look,
us.
so this is what I'm gonna say with this whole thing. Like, look, I get Bryce Young being all upset and everything like that, but honestly, Bryce Young ain't got nothing to be upset about. I mean, I get people calling him the worst draft pick we've ever had and everything. But the biggest bust in NFL history, man, we gotta give this man another year before we start calling him that. I
What?
Oh
mean,
my God! We didn't do it. We didn't say that. No, what we did say? We didn't say that. David Newton said that.
I know David Newton said that. I know David Newton said that, and
We
and
didn't
that's
say
what
that.
and
Don't come
that's what
on, like
I
we
know
said
that.
it.
I know that,
They
but the
said
problem.
you look at all number one overall picks. He had the worst numbers ever by a number one overall pick. I didn't say it now.
I know. I know. Trust me. I had
He
to look at
said,
the
and
numbers.
look,
I had to look at the
the
numbers
man ain't,
myself.
hold on, Ed. The man ain't using no small sample size. Read the article. The man
I
said
know. I read it.
over 500 attempts. Over 500 attempts. You are the worst. Not 500 people, 500 quarterbacks. 500 drop back attempts. Meaning, I don't know how many motherfuckers they sample size the quarterbacks or how many years they went back, but they went back for
They had to.
500 attempts.
Well, in order to get that, you have to go back at least to the. You have to go back at least to the '60s. At least to the '60s to figure that
I
part out.
don't know. I don't get me the line. I don't know where he pulled the number from, but he put it in
It
black
had
and
to be the
white.
'60s.
So therefore, he had to do some research from somewhere.
He did some extensive research. I
Cause
can tell.
he
That
ain't
that part I can
he ain't
definitely
gonna
tell.
just print. Yeah, he ain't just gonna print up some shit now. He ain't gonna do
But
that.
yeah, but I will say this though, with all these coaches that we've been talking about and everything. Look, the one for the Bengals, the only person he's actually truly developed, which I gotta agree with Q about, the only person he developed is Burrow's replacement. All right, Burrow already came in with the attributes and the talent. He already came in with all that. The line was just horrible. The line was just horrible. Okay. And for the people who thinking that we should be getting Brian Johnson, look, no, he needs look. As much as I want him to stay in Philly, but he probably gonna come here because he's probably just a yes man. But you also got to remember this: he's taking over for an OC who went and drafted AR-15 in his first year, and he's only been there for about 2 damn years because He was there for when Jalen Hurts got drafted his first year, and then the second year after Jalen Hurts went ahead and got his development down and his quarterback play down and everything like that, and damn near became a freaking MVP last season before he went to Super Bowl. That's who the guy's replacing. So you got to get this man at least 2 more years. So this Brian Johnson is too green for me. He's too green. I get David Tepper wants a guy he wants to have in 30 years. I get it. But look, some people ain't got to wait. Some people can't wait that long. And if it takes Bryce Young that long to develop something, then bro, we got to get another quarterback, man. We got to get another quarterback. And just like
Well,
I
Edge,
show
you said it's too soon
contract.
right now to get on his ass right now and call him the worst number one pick as we ever seen. So how long is it before you can say that?
Next season, I give him one more season. I give him next season. I have to see what he does.
So
next
even
season.
though statistically you're looking at his numbers as being the worst, you say you need to see another season of him being terrible.
Yes.
Yeah. One more season of him being worse.
Yeah, because mainly because we're getting a new head coach. All right, and we're gonna see if it's the head coaching development or if it's the player development. If it's a head coach development, then we got the right head coach. But if it's the player development, we can't wait that long. I'm sorry,
You
we
done
can't wait
seen
that
him
long.
with 2 coaches though. You done seen him with 2 coaches, 2 coaches and
I
2
need the coach.
offensive coordinators. You done seen
I
him with
need the
2 different
coach.
styles
I get
of play
that.
calling.
I get that. But I need for the
What else
coach
you
not
got
to
to
be
see?
fired. I need for the coach not to be fired with mid-season. I need him and the coach to stay together
Well, that means if
the whole
he
season.
not fired mid-season, I mean he having a good season. So I mean, how you can't say you need him not to be fired, but then you need for him to be here a whole season. Motherfucker will get fired if your quarterback have terrible quarterback play. Come on,
You,
come
Yeah, he the
on,
one who got
Edge.
the coach fired.
you
Where
gonna
did
you
I
He
gonna
the
just
one
listen?
got the
join,
coach
man?
fired.
He got the coach fired.
Lord have mercy.
I know he
Where
got the
did I
coach
just?
fired, but still,
Jalen, hell if I know Jalen. Hell if I
I
know.
need one. I need one more year.
The
One more year to
Edge
succeed.
excuse show is what you just joined.
No, it's not. It's not an excuse. I need one
I,
more
I,
year.
y'all
I'm a
kill me
just
with
What
this one more year.
what
listen.
the
Y'all
fuck is
y'all
you gonna
kill me.
see from this year to next year that gonna make you say, oh, he gonna change overnight? What he gonna do?
Hopefully an improvement. Because don't get twisted. I will draft a quarter. If I was a GM, I would draft a quarterback this draft. I'm definitely gonna draft a quarterback just to put some pressure on
The,
Bryce Young. I'm definitely
Edge,
gonna do
the
that.
boy, the boy just told you is that basically, if you read between the lines, now I'm kind of ad libbing this right here, but this is what was
You can
said.
add lib.
He's telling you that he cannot elevate his teammates' play. He said that. Did he not kind of say that, Q?
Yeah,
I'm
he
not gonna
did.
read
He
it
did say that.
verbatim what was
The
said,
nigga
but
said
he
he
was
got
upset.
upset after he realized he could not upgrade the talent around. He could not uplift the talent around him. Those are David Newton's words, not mine, not Q, not Gold.
Not cute, really.
Yeah, you got to tell
I
motherfuckers
know.
it, cause they'll get on your ass about it.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
all I'm
I
saying.
know what you're
That's
saying,
why
Yeah,
I
man.
said
Q.
I'm
Trust
ad
me.
libbing it
Yeah.
because I'm not saying it word for word, but he said he could
Oh
not
man, y'all crazy,
elevate
boy.
the play around him. That means make the line better, throw the damn wide receivers open,
But
everything he
Gold,
need to do as a
ain't it a
quarterback.
job of a number one overall pick to come and uplift everybody around him? Ain't that the job of a
Yeah.
number one overall pick?
From
That's
far as
what I
I remember,
thought it
yeah.
was.
That's what I
Now
thought it
that's
was
what
too.
I thought it was. That's what I thought it
Man,
was now.
come on now.
Especially somebody that you spent a 2, a 1, a player, a fifth, a 6, a 12, whatever you spent. We spent a damn lot for a nigga who can't uplift the play of everybody around him, and he got the ball in his hand every time. Help me out now. If I'm lying, help me out, y'all. Hello?
Hey, don't get quiet now. Shit, go ahead.
No, I thought
You been
I thought
making
y'all
all
was
them excuses. Go ahead.
I'm not making no excuses. I'm not making excuses. Because as the number one overall pick, you need to whatever side of the ball on, you need to elevate the players around you and the play call around you. You have to elevate.
Well,
You were drafted there
if he
for
said
a
he
reason.
can't, if he say he can't, why do you need to see another year? The fuck
Because
you need
maybe,
to see?
hey, maybe he needs a different type of head coach in there. Someone who's not soft lifted. They need somebody in there to freaking be hard and stern on them.
Edge,
Pause.
what?
That's what he
His
probably
daddy was at the game. The
his
hell
dad
you
can't
mean
do listen.
his daddy was
Listen,
at the game?
what is his dad
The
gonna
fuck
do?
he
Come down
need was
on
somebody
the
be
field?
he a grown ass man. We just paid $30-some-odd million. And he need another daddy.
He
The
don't need
fuck,
another.
bro?
No, I'm not saying he needs another daddy. I'm saying he needs a head coach in there that's gonna be stern with them. Like, hey, look,
Let the dark
this is what you
side
got to do.
use you.
This is what we
You
need from you.
killing me,
We
man.
need
You
this and this
killing
and this.
me. You killing me.
I'm not here to babysit. We don't need a
This
babysitter.
is
He needs
Weenie
some
Hut
guidance.
Jr. Welcome to SpongeBob, where we just put a pacifier in the motherfucker mouth.
That's
Dad
what
said
we're
he needs to see another year from a quarterback that couldn't uplift what was
listen.
around him. To be mindful, we said DJ Chark, Adam Thielen, all Pro Bowl receivers around him, and he couldn't uplift none of them. But we want to see another
Fuck is
year of this shit here.
fuck is my aspirin, man. The fuck is
People
my
getting
aspirin,
down.
man.
Oh my
This
god.
nigga here.
Okay.
This nigga here. Let me
Y'all
tell you
niggas,
something. Let me tell
y'all
you
niggas
something,
ain't
Ed.
listen.
Okay.
Y'all
Let
niggas
me
ain't
give you
listen.
something else. Let me give you something else.
What's up? What's up?
Nico Collins, 2021, round 3, pick 89. Tank Dell, round 3, pick 69. Tank Dell had a 5th round grade on him. CJ Stroud made these niggas Pro Bowlers. Don't give me that bullshit, bruh.
I'm not giving you no bullshit. Oh my. Okay.
The hell is you telling y'all gonna give this nigga another year? Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me with this. What? Are y'all serious, man? Now this nigga need a daddy.
I'm not saying he need. I say he need a coach that's gonna coach him up.
This
He don't
nigga
need
need
to
a
be a head
daddy, man.
coach.
Give
I'm
his
not saying.
goddamn
I
daddy.
didn't say
Give his
it.
daddy $50 million to come coach his ass. Give his daddy
Oh my god.
$15
I'm
million
done.
that Ben Johnson won. This
Oh
is
my
the
god.
bullshit, bro. I'm tired of
Did I
this
say
shit
anything
over
about
here.
Ben Johnson? Did I say anything about Ben Johnson? No. Shit about that. All I said was get this man a freaking coach that's gonna coach his ass up. See what he does, and if he ain't it with that coach, he got to go.
17 motherfucking
Draft a
weeks of this
quarterback,
bullshit.
but definitely draft a quarterback freaking this draft and already have him ready.
You
That's what
crazy,
I'm saying.
Edge.
I'm not saying
You
that
Oh
he needs
boy.
crazy, Edge.
today.
Boy, y'all got
That's
me dying. Oh god. Ed, brother, I love you, man. God damn.
niggas ain't listening, but it's okay though. It's okay.
Go. He said you ain't listening.
I've heard enough. I've heard enough. I heard enough,
Okay.
man. I'm tired of y'all getting excuse. So we got 10 motherfuckers. You trying to tell me we got 10 motherfuckers on the offense that can't play shit. Even and count the backup. Nobody can do nothing because nobody has helped Bryce Young all year. We got 10 motherfuckers on the offensive side of the ball that can't do shit. We got shut out in Jacksonville. First time in 21 years because ain't nobody do nothing but Bryce. We got shut out back to back because nobody can help. Because nobody can help Bryce. We from tackle, from end to motherfucking end, wide receiver to wide receiver. Nobody can help Bryce. If it ain't the offensive coordinator, the coach, the line, the backs, nobody can help Bryce. That's bullshit, man. When we gonna start putting it on him?
I feel your pain, bro. I really do. I
When are
feel
we
your
gonna start
man
putting it
too,
on
man.
him?
Yeah.
God, man.
I know, yo. I know. I know, bro. It is frustrating, though. It does get frustrating. It really
Two
does,
games,
man.
2 games, Jalen. Two
I
games.
know. I know. I know. I know, man, but all I've been hearing was excuses too, man. And then I got then and
Now,
then
now,
I got
now, when the but Jalen, when the quarterback is good, you give him 50, give him 60, give him 80 million. Right. Joe Burrow is good. Joe Burrow is damn near great, but he ain't won a Super Bowl yet. Joe Burrow just signed for the highest motherfucker. Joe Burrow is the highest, right? Ain't he the highest right now, y'all?
Yes, sir.
He the
Highest paid
highest
quarterback.
paid. Okay, why is he the highest paid? Because he elevates that team. When he went out with that calf and whatever he went out this year, why did Cincinnati finish? In the bottom.
see
Because he's
man,
a
and
difference maker.
see man, and my friends argued me down about Bryce the other day. So what we was talking about is I talked about Tua. I said, man, Tua can't do nothing in the playoffs, just like Bryce would too. And then they argued me down. I said, hold on. But here is what one of them said. And I'll never forget this. They said CJ Stroud has better weapons. I said, hold on. Y'all just said the Texans had no weapons not too long ago. Then now they have weapons now? Come on,
That's the
man.
lie.
Like,
That's
don't
the
do
lie they're
that.
gonna try to tell you. Yeah, that's the lie they're gonna
Like,
try to
don't
tell
do
you,
that.
Jay. That's the lie. That's the lie.
I said, come on,
That's
bro.
the
Like,
lie
don't
they're gonna
do
try to
that.
tell you. That's a bunch of bull.
And then he
Then
and
they
then
gonna
he also said Bryce Young, he said during scouting for me, he said Bryce Young had better accuracy. I'm like, you serious? Most of his yards came from scrambling. What are you talking about?
then they gonna tell you, Jay, like I heard motherfucker say yesterday. Oh, well, at least he asked the question about his durability.
See,
They said at least he answered the question about his durability. Okay, he was there for 16 games, but what the hell did he do? What did he do? He was there. What did he
Oh
do?
my god.
argue
They
me
gonna try to
down.
come up with any little everything.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
y'all,
I'm like,
you need to see him a whole nother season, don't you, Ed? You need to go through this a whole nother season.
All I said is get this man another coach and draft a quarterback this season.
Edge, you still good with the? Come on, man.
So what? So you're not gonna draft a quarterback? You're not gonna draft a quarterback to get this man ready? You're not
You
gonna draft a
can't.
quarterback?
You can't get what? You can't get him ready.
I'm saying
Yeah,
draft a
I mean,
quarterback
you
this
can't.
season.
At
This season,
33,
so
at
when Bryce
30 edge,
fucks,
we
so
don't.
when Bryce fucks up, you just throw that man in there. That's all I'm saying.
But okay,
Because we
so how you
already
gonna
know
do it?
Bryce Young gonna
Walk
fuck
me
up.
through. Walk me through how we do that. Walk me through how we do that. Walk me through how we do
Oh,
that.
oh.
Walk me through how we do that. How do we do that? Where do we get that other? What round do we get that other quarterback in?
That number 33, second
They ain't gonna
round.
do that, bro. They're not gonna do that, bro. That
Well,
will
they need
be.
to, they need to figure out something.
I will bet you right now that's gonna be a wide receiver.
I'm pretty sure they won't do that, but that's what they need to do. They need to go ahead and get that quarterback get that freaking quarterback in the second round at number 33. Don't bullshit, don't waste no time, and start getting that kid developed. Because we
I
all know
would put
Bryce
Hey,
my
Young is gonna
pants
fuck
down if
up.
they drafted a quarterback. I will pull my pants down in the
Whoa,
middle of the living room if they draft a
whoa,
quarterback.
whoa. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
yeah, don't do that. Don't
Edge,
do that. Don't do that.
you say you got to see another year of this for you to know it's real. You got to see another year.
Look, listen, I already know it's real. I already know it's real. All right, I know that. I've been on that.
So, well, wait a minute.
So
Now,
I
you can't
said
say I know it's real, but then turn around and say I want to see another year. What
because you don't know
confirmation
what
you
the
need?
okay, what confirmation do you need that we're gonna get a head coach that's gonna be the same way as Frank Wright?
I got no faith in these boys to pick a good head coach. I got
Man,
none.
I don't need it, bro.
Come on,
That's
Ed.
why
Who
that's
you
why
think you talking to a nigga that don't?
need it.
I can look at these motherfuckers and tell they about to fuck this shit up. Yes,
I
sir,
know they're
Man,
about to
Edge.
fuck you shit up. I know they're about to fuck it up. Trust me, I
I'm
know.
I'm because I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you though, Ed. They grasping that scrawl so bad. They grasping that scrawl so bad. Guess what
I,
they saying? Well, if
they
we get Callahan, he might bring
no.
T. Higgins with him.
That's what they hoping on. They want T.
That's
Look,
what
Higgins
they
so
hoping on.
bad They
They just
sniffing
rubbing.
Callahan draws right now.
They
They're
just
sniffing his
rubbing
fucking
T.
draws.
Higgins
They gotta rub two
nuts,
nipples
man.
together to
Like
get a
they
Are
quarter.
y'all
rubbing.
feeling, are y'all basing the coaching on he might bring this dude, this player with him that's not gonna move the needle?
Hell no. Hell no.
I don't know why is people shaking their titties for T. Higgins, man. I see. Look at that. Who started that trend? Who? Who?
That
Who?
trend been started since the deadline of last year. Because
Oh
T
my
Higgins won, because there was
gosh,
a rumor
man.
that saying that T Higgins wanted out.
What's his,
Ed,
oh man,
Ed,
dude.
Ed, will you read what Class said?
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Right there. Right there.
My
Will you
expectations are
read what
so low
Class
now,
said?
coach.
There it is.
I
There
know.
it is.
There
There
it
it is.
I
You
is.
can,
know.
all you gotta do is look from room to room in the house. There it is.
And there it is.
You ain't
Damn,
gotta
will
look
you
far.
listen?
Look, all I need is them to just bring a coach in here that can do something. That's
God.
I don't give a fuck about Bryce Young. Bryce Young ain't shit to me. The kid can't
Oh
play.
my God.
He ain't
Ah,
it.
damn.
He ain't it. But we all know what's gonna happen. We all know what's gonna go on.
What's gonna happen, Edge? What's
what?
gonna happen?
What's that?
We're gonna get another sorry ass head coach. We're gonna get a shitty ass GM, and they'll both get fired within the next 2 years. And then Bryce Young gonna suck so damn bad that we're gonna be stuck with him. And then by the
No,
third
no, you
year, he
ain't.
gonna be
No,
gone.
no. Why would you wait? When you got a one, if he fucks up next year, you got a sorry shitty coach, and then he give you another 2 to 4 games. You gonna pick number one. Now you got a one. Now you got a one. Y'all got to realize this right here. Adam Thielen. All the pieces to the puzzle are starting to come together. Like I said earlier, put the puzzle on the table. All these insiders is coming out. Put them pieces down. Y'all done seen Tampa blow up. Put them pieces down. Frank was right. Put them pieces down. Deuce McCowan, all that Deuce and Josh McCowan, all them pieces was right. Put them pieces down. Now, Adam Thielen, you got that piece to the puzzle. He wants out of here.
Yeah, he
Yep.
said this was
Oh,
supposed to be a Super Bowl caliber team. Now be
yeah.
mindful. So
Who
all
He
these
lied
wants
to
out of
motherfuckers
them?
that said that Bryce was in a far worse situation, your wide receiver said that this was going to be a Super Bowl destination in 3 years.
here.
He said
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
That was telling you how far off on the talent evaluation these motherfuckers was. Yeah, I didn't say it. Adam Thielen said it. Take it up with him.
Yeah. Now Alan Thielen was told by Frank Reich. Alan Thielen was told by Frank in free agency. This was before the draft. He told, hey man, we building a championship team over here. We gonna do this and that. He signed for 3 years to let this shit develop, right?
But
That's
Frank
what Adam
wanted
Thielen got
Stroud
told.
though. So
But that's what I'm getting to that, Jalen. I'm getting to that. That's why he sold that man on. In 3 years, we will be playing for a champ. In 2 to 3 years, I will have this championship caliber. I'm gonna get us a quarterback. I'm gonna get us this, and that. Frank was under the assumption that he was getting ready to get a quarterback,
yep.
not Bryce. That furthermore puts another piece in the puzzle that Frank did not want Bryce Young.
Nope.
Up until the draft, Frank was led to believe that he was going to pick his own quarterback. David Tepper double crossed Frank, picked Bryce. Now Thielen wants to fuck out.
Yep.
Yeah, but he got 1,000 yards in a shitty season with a shitty quarterback. He should be happy.
And he wants
He
to
didn't
fuck
get that
out.
last year.
And he wants to fuck out. He sees the
I mean,
writing on the wall.
come on, bro.
He done read the tea
Any
leaves.
anytime Dick or Harry can look at this motherfucker and tell this is not sustainable, and you see how piss poor this shit is right now. Oh man, it could get worse. That's the worst part about this shit here. It
Mhm.
could get worse because if you lose a Jero Evero, and I
That's
want
it.
y'all boys to think about this right here. If you
Oh
lose
my
a
God.
Jero Evero right now, your ass is in trouble because now that's the defense walking out the door.
Yep.
What if- what
And
what
all
what
you
if
gonna
what if
have,
what if you what if you lose a Gyro Evero and you let Brian Burns walk?
Ooh.
I'll be damned.
Ooh, dang.
I'll be damned.
Well, that would mean one thing. Our deep man, we finna get blown out every game.
Whoa. I tell y'all another thing. What if you lose to Gyro Evero? You let Brian Burns or Frankie Louvu walk.
See, you see that?
You better start getting some goddamn picks. I know that. If you start doing
Man,
shit like that, you better hope you get some picks back. Cause if you do that, you let all them boys walk and you get a third round, just like how we got for Christian McCaffrey, a second, a third, a fourth, and then you fuck up the second, third, and the fourth, and then the fifth this year ain't even fucked up yet, but I know they gonna fuck it up. I know they
Well,
gonna
keep
fuck it up.
pounding. I ain't worried about Chin, because they don't even use him no more. He want no impact. But if you let Frankie or Brian walk and Evero go to Atlanta or some goddamn where, man, we in trouble, bro. We in
A
trouble.
man said we had a top 10 defense before him. You talking about that Phil Snow number 2 defense? Oh, okay. That couldn't stop the
There,
run.
there you go. I was just gonna say, you took the word
Yeah.
right out of my mouth.
Oh,
That
okay.
couldn't,
All
couldn't
right.
stop a nosebleed. That's what you
Yes,
talking
sir.
about. That shit that y'all kept talking about number 2 and this and that on the pass. On the pass. That's what y'all talking about. This is a legitimate third right here, bro. Go do the numbers. This is total defense.
Yeah, it looks like
Not
it too.
that
It
pass
looks
defense.
like it. This defense we
Not
got this
pass
year was
defense.
real
Yeah,
deal.
was
That
the real
defense
deal.
we had with Phil Snow was real paperweight.
Think about
Because
it.
number
The
one,
offense gave
mhm,
them nothing this year. The offense gave them nothing. You had a
you
100
had
plus tackler.
you
Tackle.
had a D tackle get 103 tackles. That tells you this nigga's on the field goddamn so much. He is the only guy
it
out
don't make
here.
no
He
sense.
getting linebacker tackle numbers. He getting linebacker numbers at D tackle.
That don't make no sense, man.
4 down lineman. 4 down lineman. A 4 down lineman. Real deal.
A man said we 22nd versus the run. Did you know? Did you look at us totally? Is what we talking about? A total defense overall
Yeah,
this
a
year?
total.
That's what we talking about.
Total. We talking about total now. Go back and do your numbers now. Well, I know you want to catch us. I know you want to catch us in something. I know you want to catch us in something. You're listening too close. You want to
Well,
catch us
you
in
know,
something.
go. These podcasters figure if they can knock you off the cliff, they'll try and do it.
Go look at the total now. Go back and look at the total and then post that. Then put that in the chat. Go back and look at the total now. Yes, sir.
But
But
they
then,
check out
hey,
them goddamn numbers of what we had this year. I ain't see nobody posting and talk about that shit there. Post about that number one. Post about that goddamn quarterback numbers that you see over here that's so goddamn terrible. Post about that shit.
what's up, Eric Lane? What's good with you?
I know good and goddamn well.
Oh shit, what's up, brother?
What's going on now? What's going on, man? What you think about all this here?
Man, y'all said a lot, man. I mean, in particular, man, Ejiro can go, man. I mean, understand,
Whoa.
man. I know y'all was disagreeing
Oh,
with me, man, but y'all, it was kind of a contradiction a little bit, man, because I brought up the point that yeah, we had a number 3 defense, but we suck against the run this year. We've had top 10 defenses for years in Carolina. It's actually been the problem under Matt Rule. The defense showed up, the offense didn't. It was the same thing. Defense holds out, and then eventually the offense doesn't move the ball. Defense breaks. It's just the same story, man. They sucked against the run under Evero. They sucked under the run under Phil Snow. We let Evero go. It's just the same. We got talent, bro. It's the same shit. Evero hasn't done nothing special that we haven't seen. Yeah, it's a top 3 defense, but this defense has been good. That's what we
But
have to
imagine,
remember.
imagine the defense playing with a lead. Did you see how Green Bay defense played with a lead?
Facts. Look, listen. The defense has been so good this year that Bryce Young, technically, every fucking game, he just needed to make one fucking play. And we kept putting him at the 30, 40-yard line, asking him to make a play, and he failed every single week except, the Texans game. So yeah, I mean, I see the promise, but I think we're giving Evero a little too much credit. for a team that's traditionally,
No, we ain't giving this nigga enough credit.
even before Evro, traditionally the Panthers have been great defense. Under Phil Snow, Matt Rule, the problem with Matt Rule was offense, not defense. Ron Rivera, defense. Y'all got to go look at the numbers. Phil Snow coached top 10 defenses that sucked against the run. Evro coaching top 10 defense that sucked against the run. I mean, it's the same shit.
Mr. Lane. Now, what you got to look at is if you play in the game. Oh, okay, sir. You want to be cute with it? Okay.
Brother, I'm fucking with you, man. Don't take it personal, man.
Yeah, I know. I can tell when a nigga being a nigga. I know. But anyway, if the defense is on the field 80% of the time, because we've been going 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out,
Correct,
3 and out, 3 and out.
Correct.
They wear down by the third quarter.
Correct.
And they still managed to have a total top 5 defense. Zero ever. I watch him with Troy Hill. I watch him out there with Boodle. No matter who went down, this cat rotated people in and out, in and out. C.J. Henderson, the bum that he was last year, even looked decent under Evero.
The bum, really?
I got to give this man his flowers while he here. He has been the best thing up this Panther season this year.
You got to give him his flowers.
I would say
shit on the field.
There hasn't been a time.
All his starters got hurt. If your starting corner go down, game one, down the second play, then your starting middle linebacker, your play caller go down. Then Jeremy Chin was down. He played with shit. No name, motherfucker.
Well, Jeremy Chin was not even a big part of the defense, but I got you.
Well, I give you that, but what I'm saying is still
wait a minute. Didn't Zero Evero say he came here because of Jeremy Chin?
Oh, that's a sack.
That's what he said.
That's the number one thing this nigga said when he took the job. I came here.
That's why they signed Bell to take his job, right? If a safety's good, you don't sign another safety to take his job. His PFF grades have been horrible the past 2 years. That's why he moved from linebacker to safety and all shit. He was 30th last year in PFF grade against the pass. That's why.
Well, then they turn around then they draft that goddamn boy from Florida State that ain't no damn good either.
And then here's the thing too, man. When you ask a defensive coordinator, "Oh, what you gonna do with Chin?" "Oh, we don't really know." That's not the way you talk about a good player. You get what I'm saying? "Oh, we don't know what we're gonna do with him yet. Maybe he'll play here. Maybe I don't know." So yeah, Chin's gonna walk. It's not a loss, right? In the right defense with the right talent around him, his athleticism can be used to kind of make plays. But if you put him close to the line, he's a liability against the run. You put him back at safety, his PFF grades has proven that he can't cover. So yeah, it's no loss, man. He's a lot of people are thinking about his rookie year when he was close to the line of scrimmage and he made a bunch of big plays with his speed, but he was a liability against the run. So at fans, sometimes we have a surface level of looking at shit. So it's no loss if we lose him.
Surface level?
Say that again?
Surface level looking at it, huh?
That's what I said.
Okay. So make the Panthers great again. You got the recipe for it.
No. But having Jeremy Chin ain't gonna make the difference, brother. You got something to refute that? Is Jeremy Chin a good player and I'm just missing?
I have said on multiple occasions that, like I say, I know you don't listen to the show. I already said this motherfucker can go.
I do. I've been lurking, man. Y'all make good content, man.
What?
Yeah, I lurk. But go ahead.
Yeah. I know who he is. I know exactly who he is. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
I'll fuck with you.
What? Well, go. I'm flabbergasted. It's a goddamn surprise.
What I'm saying?
Consider what you said.
Come on,
yeah, that's a surprise. Consider what you said in my chat the last time you been here.
What would I say in your chat? Remind me.
This shit is boring. Let me go over to Unc's channel.
Oh yeah, find that and show everybody. That wasn't me. Find that.
That was you?
I'll give you $1,000 if you find you post some shit with me saying that. No lie.
Okay.
Find something with me. Do you know who this is?
Elaine,
I'm not saying
Eric
somebody
Lane.
didn't say. I'm not saying something. No, I'm not saying nobody said that in your chat. I don't know. I could never know that, but it won't me. I don't talk like that, brother.
Okay.
Well, somebody use your name, I guess.
Yeah, they got you there,
I wouldn't show up on a
you.
nigga channel that. I wouldn't show up on a nigga channel that hate. Come on, man. I don't even. If I see some content I don't like, I move.
I done seen some weird shit around here on YouTube. Niggas will come in here and stab you in your fucking eye.
I get it on my shit too, man. But like, yeah, I ain't on that shit, man. I even fuck with the niggas that like Bryce, man. I mean, some of them niggas, they make good content. They be wrong as hell, but you know what I mean? It be quality shit.
Okay.
But
I get
I
you,
mean,
brother.
Yeah.
what you said about Chin is right because they didn't use him this year. They ain't used him this year. We ain't used him since damn his rookie year. But by Evero has worked with Scrap on that defensive side of the ball.
Facts.
And I can't refute Evero one bit if he gets a head coach nod because he deserves it. Especially what he done. He had Denver. He was in a bad situation, and
Somebody
he
brought up the
still had
point.
more.
Somebody brought up the point that people went out and he held this shit together, right? And you're
Yeah.
right. I can't take that away from him. Only point I'm making about Evero is that we've had a tradition of good defenses, and if he leaves, this shit is not gonna fall apart. I promise y'all. The pieces are there.
Well,
If Phil Snow can
I
coach the top 10 defense, you know what I mean? I think our defensive success is more about personnel than coaching.
Well, I hope for your sake that what you just said will hold up next year. Because if not, it's gonna be a bunch of crying motherfuckers if Evero leave. And like I said, I don't care about Jeremy Chin. He can go. But if Evero
Motherfucking
go
Matt Rule had
and
good
you don't got
defenses in here.
an offense, yeah, well, that paper thin, paper thin, paper thin.
Yeah.
because like I said, I see that defense. I see that defense taking a step back because they getting ready to put all their resources behind Bryce Young, like Ed wanted to, and give him one more year, and go all offense down there. Maybe get a couple pieces in free agency, and look at what that's done for. What has that done for? The D tackle
Man,
that we got from the Saints, he ain't did shit. The
Talking
other
about
nigga they had
Shy Tuttle. Shy Tuttle with
shot
his slow
up.
ass.
Yeah, I can't remember his
not
name right now,
slow.
Ty. He ain't did
Man, that
nothing.
motherfucker out here trying to coach Derek Brown up in the damn hype
Uh,
video, and I ain't seen this bitch all season. All season. Nah,
who you got? Oh boy
I
with
got
his
no.
back
But
with his
Sean
back
Tuttle's
turned.
not a nose guard though.
You got Bono, DJ Johnson. Guess how many sacks that them jokers got combined? Zero. So we lose some of them key pieces that you're not gonna sign or you haven't extended. And the coach, and you talking about fixing the offensive line or getting some weapons? We ain't got but 6 picks.
Well, I'll tell you like this: if you lose Evero, that means you're gonna probably bring in somebody in here who ain't gonna be no damn bit better. And unfortunately, the candidates, you gonna fuck around and end up with a Dan Quinn. you
Well,
gonna lose Evero and end up with a Dan Quinn. Now you see how
I
that shit look in Dallas.
the second part of everything what we was getting ready to say, they got reports out now that people are getting hip to what we doing,
Yeah.
that they know we want an offensive minded coach. These defensive coordinators is getting ready to stop even coming out for the requested interview.
Yeah. Damn, y'all got me mixed up with the wrong nigga. Chat said I remember this dude from the other show. He was talking shit about the O-line and wide receivers. Yeah, y'all definitely got the wrong dude. I always maintain that Bryce makes the offensive line worse and the receivers are good enough.
I don't know. It's a nigga running around with your name doing a lot of weird shit. So I
Yeah,
don't know.
bro.
Nah.
I don't
Now
know.
there was a nigga named E Lame who was trying to be funny walking around doing that shit, but nah.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
It,
He had a soup
oh
on head in
no.
that picture. It was. I remember
I,
seeing a really large head.
yeah, that nigga been over here. This
I
nigga
don't
was
know.
named Elaine or some shit. He got blocked on fucking on Unc's channel and shit. Man, that nigga was trying to troll me and shit. I remember that shit.
Are you
I don't know. I
serious?
don't know what to believe from these niggas
It
around
it
here.
was it
All
was
I know.
his name was Elaine. It's some dumbass play on my name. He's trying to be funny and shit.
Oh, okay. Well, see,
But
like
yeah,
I
I've
said,
never
I
had my
don't
face
know.
in the profile. Yeah.
I
Well,
don't know.
well,
I
well,
just I keep seeing the name pop up.
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then the nigga was probably defending Bryce and shit too. That's what happens, man.
Mm,
Niggas don't like the shit I say about Bryce, and they try to start
Wow.
trolling the shit.
Well, like I said, he
Oh.
that ain't here or there. Like we said
yeah,
before,
yeah,
man.
I ain't worried about that.
We ain't even worried about all that bull when people go back and forth, this and that. We ain't even trying to be on that type of time, man. This motherfucking team is 2-15. So
Those are,
why we
yeah,
even,
it's a
you know what
terrible
I'm saying, on
team.
that type of time? This team is 2-15.
That's a
So you
fact.
know what I'm saying? Content creators ain't even got time for that, man. Right now. For real.
Yeah.
At the end of
I'm
the
really
day, go ahead,
go ahead,
Pop.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Now, I'm just really concerned, man. I mean, and Q, when we talk behind the scenes and stuff, as content creators, people expect for us to keep it real, be honest, and then also give you an assessment. And if we can, do your research. And I am not liking this dude Callahan, man. I don't want him. I really don't want him, man. This, if you, like I said the day before, if you care anything about Bryce, how can you have a guy who's never called plays a head coach? I just
Well,
I
Pop,
just
look,
don't.
look, read the tea
I,
leaves.
I
Read
have
the
a
tea leaves,
I have a
Pop. Read the tea leaves. Read the tea leaves. That's what we say
man.
around here. Read the tea leaves. Now they starting to, all the mid guys, they starting to uplift her. You remember how Bryce started to get the push? You remember how Bryce started to get the push at the end?
Yeah,
Who's starting
well.
to get the push now? The Callahans, the Brian Johnsons,
So you
all these
saying
motherfuckers
these
starting to get the
media
push.
made coaches now? That's where we going with this?
Not media made, the motherfuckers we can get.
But
The
go.
niggas who gonna
Think
be there
about
at
it.
the
If
end.
Callahan ain't called no goddamn plays all year, why the fuck is he in consideration for a head coaching job?
Cause he ain't nowhere else. Cause he
because
isn't
he's
nowhere
young.
else.
Don't you find that fishy to bring in a motherfucker that has no responsibility right now as an offensive coordinator? We just did that shit with Tommy Brown. We just did that.
Q,
Now
he
this
ain't
is
getting no
gonna be some
run
wild
nowhere
shit.
else. The rest of the niggas hot as fish grease. We don't have a chance at them. We don't have a chance in hell at them.
I done told you that. You wasn't getting Ben Johnson from the get go. I told you that. You might as well turn your head, get your shit together, get your last little pictures of watching him walk away because he going somewhere else.
Yeah, he's scared. He's scared. Tepper scared his ass away last year, man. He ain't fucking with us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
Temper scared away a lot of good coaches away,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shit,
even this
Dan
year.
Quinn went and talked to Tepper and said he's staying with the Cowboys, man.
I would rather stay away too, knowing this
Facts.
nigga track
I,
record.
I bet Ben Johnson only do a virtual and won't even come in for, you know what I'm saying? Won't even come down to Charlotte.
He's not taking us serious. It's a formality.
Yeah, he won't even
He ain't
come
gonna
there.
turn it
Yeah,
down.
he'll do a virtual and won't even come to Charlotte for the one-on-one. He won't. Oh, I can't hear you, Q. You away from your mic. You away from your mic.
You told me money is money talks to this nigga, man. That's what you told me.
I understand. And what I told you was this here. All I go by
Uh
is what
huh.
was reported. Is what was reported.
Yeah. Yeah,
This
I told
man
you it was
went to the
horse shit when
owners.
you heard it. I told you
This
that.
man went to the owners meeting. He went to the owners meeting. He was running
Mm.
down the man's agent. Like I told y'all, when you don't want to sell a car or something like that, and a motherfucker's bothering you, talking about, hey man, what you want for? What you want for? You give him a stupid number. That's when I
Go.
went and looked up who the top paid head coaches is in the league. And I told y'all it was Belichick, it was Sean Payton, it was
Hmm.
Kyle Shanahan, it was
Go.
Pete Carroll.
We a
Yo, go
clown
ahead,
show,
go ahead,
Colt.
go ahead.
Mm.
Money. I don't give a fuck if this nigga was giving away 20 million a year to a coach. Ain't no coach gonna take the responsibility of having your career. It's career suicide to come to the Panthers right now because of David Tepper and all how inclusive he is with this shit right now. And what make it worse, the one competent motherfucker on the team, he gonna overlook him and let him get away and go to probably a division rival.
Q,
Right.
Atlanta done interview every room.
Shout out to Aries Clear from 704 Charlotte Bound. She said, "Black Cat, who do y'all want?" Just wondering.
Talking
I
about his
think we're
coach.
Yeah, coach
yes,
probably.
yeah, coach or probably GM. I think over here we're pretty on the same team as far as we want the offensive coordinator from the Ravens, Todd Monken.
Yes.
and
I
and
want
and,
him
and,
so
and we
bad
want
though.
the assistant GM. I'm also I like Champ too. Champ seems to be a good person as well to go after, but he's probably not gonna come here. Yeah, that's what we want. We want somebody
Ooh,
who
this a
has
good
some
one.
history with each other.
A man said, shout out to Carolina boy Nanny. He said, any reason why Tepper ain't fucking with hardball? When
Yes,
you know a motherfucker that will tell you sit your ass down, you stay the fuck away from him. You
I
come up
thought
yeah.
there
with
was a
every hmm?
Excuse.
I
Hmm?
thought there was a report that came out a couple of weeks ago that him and Harbaugh had a conversation a couple of weeks ago, and that he was unwilling to give Harbaugh the control he wanted. I don't know
Yeah,
if it's true,
that's
but it
what it
was a
was.
report that
Yeah, that's
came
what it
It's
out.
was.
Yeah,
deja
That's what
vu
it was.
from
that
last
was
year.
last year. That was last
Oh,
Yeah.
year.
okay.
No.
It,
This was
no, no,
recent.
I,
no.
This was
He
I
had
recent.
a
I heard it
talk
was
2 weeks
recent.
ago,
Yeah,
Pop.
yeah. 2 weeks ago,
He had a
Pop.
talk, but it's
Yeah.
deja vu from last year because last year they met on the golf course. And he didn't want to
Mm,
relinquish power to him. We keep
mm.
doing this stupid shit over and over and over and over. This man went out here, had a 84, 85, 84, 25, 84, one of them numbers, 84, 25
80,
record
80,
as a head
80,
coach.
80, 86, 24. 86, 24.
86, 24. And then this cat
86,
just won a
24.
national title with Michigan, and you don't even look his way because you say you're not interested because of a power struggle.
Yep.
But
Now
you
think
must
about it,
win.
guys. Think about it, y'all. You got an owner who been scarred by his previous coach. So now, you know what I'm saying, he ain't willing to jump in no real relationship with nobody. And you got Harbaugh, who got screwed by another owner, and now he wants all the power back.
Yeah.
They both are not going. There's no way they're going to be able to meet in the middle because one doesn't want to give up power and one wants to have power all over what they previously experienced.
But has he earned it, Pop? In your opinion,
He's
has
earned it. He's earned it all
okay,
day.
okay. That's all I want to know because if this guy has won in the NFL, he's been to a Super Bowl in the NFL, he's turned the program around in the Big Ten, he's won conference championship after conference championship over there in college football, and he won a national title. What the fuck else do you need to see from him? I'd have been making that nigga my head coach like yesterday.
Yesterday. Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday. I They didn't have to wait on him like the rest of them niggas. They could have hired him because his season was over. I'd have hired him like Kraft hired Gerard Mayo. We'd have been announcing
Yes, sir.
Harbaugh today.
Yes, sir. I'd have been announcing that shit so quick before it shit even the press. Before it hit the press. He is the Carolina Panthers' next head coach. And if I
That's,
was David Tepper, I'd go sit my ass down and say, okay, I'm gonna let him fix it. I'm gonna let him fix the
hey,
problem.
he is the problem. David Tepper is the problem. He the problem. He
Yep.
the
You know
problem.
what? You
I
know
hope we
what?
don't get no
and
coach
and
just for
the
Tepper. I
schedule
hope
and
we
the way
don't get
the
nobody.
and the way that the schedule is going, I can't wait to see him explode this year. And he might finally then sit the fuck down. But we're going to have to go through a whole nother year. If him not, being patient, staying out the way, doing the right thing. I'm for it. Season 2 of the Temper Tepper. Season 2.
But it
Let's
didn't
go
have
ahead and
it
get
didn't
this
have
shit
to
on
get
over with because I'm already under the impression, and I tried giving this cat a chance before the season. Like I said, I gave Bryce every chance this year to prove me wrong, prove me out of, make me out of a liar. And he sits back every week and he comes out here and make the same mistake over and over and over. We watch him in Indianapolis. Interception, pick six off of screens. And I'm sitting here looking like, but bro, how the fuck can you not? I mean, the motherfucker right there in front of you, bro. What are you looking at? I mean, hell, if I saw Aiden Hutchinson in front of me, why would I throw the damn ball? Clear as day. Wasn't nothing but two people in that spot, Aiden Hutchinson, your goddamn running back, and you still decided to throw that damn ball. Indianapolis, they jumped the screen again because it was predictable. We are, and this is the sad part, with him lining up a shotgun, with him coming out here, it's so predictable in
yes,
today's
yes, sir.
NFL.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They see this
We
shit
have
coming
we have
from a mile away.
we have went against at least 4 teams that said that after the game. That our offense was predictive. That they were jumping our routes. They knew what the hell was getting ready to go on. They watched enough film on us. They knew exactly what we was getting ready to do.
Blame that on the offensive line too. Then just blame that on the offensive line.
Yeah, blame it on whoever. Yeah, blame it on somebody else. Coordinator,
Blame it on the offensive line.
all that shit. Yeah, blame it on everybody else.
Everybody else is everybody else fault around this motherfucker except for him. So
blame it on them.
Icky dropped back through the ball straight to Aiden Hudson. Icky did that. Frank Wright did that shit. He made the bad decision, but they blame everybody else. Oh, okay. I shut my fucking mouth.
It's crucial. Ed said he need one more year. Ed said he need one more year.
I'm ready for it.
So one more year.
It's comedy. At this point, it's comedy. It's the first time I ever seen a quarterback throw the ball behind him. So I wonder what magic trick he got this time.
Around here, they gratify losing. They say, okay, no matter how many games he loses, no matter how he loses it, we're going to support him because we need another year to see if another coach can fix his mental mistakes. Mental mistakes is what this shit is.
It ain't mental, boy. That boy mechanics is terrible. That boy
I watched him throw off his tippy toes, but Ed said he need to see another year to see if a coach can correct that. So you know.
And all he wanna do is roll out and improvise. You can't do that shit in the NFL, man.
Oh.
Not on a consistent basis. They will have your motherfucking numbers so fast. A defensive coordinator worth his motherfucking salt will have your ass so fast it don't make no sense. Why you think he looked worse, if that's a word, worse, against the Saints the second time, and Dennis Allen is a defensive-minded coach? Why you think he looked worse?
Yeah.
Because Dennis Allen knew what to put on him.
Sound a little predictable, right? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had his numbers. He had his numbers. But you want to see another year, though, Ed. You want another year? We're going to give you another year. You want another? If you want, we going to.
Aries said, "Pop, it's also the first time I have ever seen a QB line up behind the guard and not the center, or overthrow and underthrow the same wide receiver on back-to-back plays." Yeah. Aries, Claire, you're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Why don't you pull up, Aries? Bye, Ed. Just messing with
How
you,
you boot the nigga for you woman? God damn. Well, I'll tell you like this, man. Ed say it can get better in year 2. I'm gonna trust and believe. Well, hold on.
No.
Yeah. You say the shit can get better next year. You gonna give him a chance?
I didn't say it'll get better. I never said nothing about getting better. This is what I said.
What you say?
I didn't
Clarify.
say nothing about getting better. All right.
Clarify.
When I say, okay, look, we all know he's gonna have to get a new coach. Whether he's gonna get a coach that's gonna make him shit to bed, or he's gonna get a coach that's gonna give him an ounce of confidence. Is what he's probably gonna end up needing.
Brother, I think. Oh no, my fault, brother. I'll go. Go ahead.
You good, bro? Look. All I'm saying is this: whatever coach
you might need to save Edge.
Listen, no. Whatever coach we get in here, whether it's a shitty coach or a decently good coach, Bryce Young is gonna have to perform. All right. We all know he's not gonna perform, but we need to see. The only reason why I'm saying I need to see it again is because a different coach can bring something different.
You know what, Ed? You know what that sound like? You know what that sound like?
Listen,
like somebody slapped the shit out you. He's like, you know what? I need to really see if he really slapped me again. Let me go back up here and let him slap me one more time.
Slap me again. Slap me again, goddammit.
Did that really just happen? Did that really just happen?
Now,
is my teeth on the ground?
My man who just made that point, though. My man who just made that point. What you got to realize is that you're not going to see a lot of Bryce next year, right? When generally you get a new head coach, you're on thin fucking ice. You get a GM and coach, you're on super thin ice. They're going to Right, they're
No
gonna create.
shit, I know that, bro.
But they're
I know,
what
I know
follow
that,
me.
and that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm
That's
saying,
what I'm
brother,
saying.
Bryce might not make it out of training camp as the fucking starter, to be honest with you. And if he does,
That's thank
go
you,
ahead.
bro. That's
Go
what
ahead,
I've been
Q.
trying to say. That's
Right.
what I've been trying to say. I
And if he
wasn't
does,
saying
2 games
get the
max.
man a whole goddamn season. That's why
Edge,
I
you
said draft a
fanboying.
quarterback.
You
This
fanboying,
that's what I'm
Edge.
saying. What? All I'm saying is draft a fucking quarterback this year.
No, brother,
Okay.
you gonna draft the 6th, 7th ranked quarterback in the draft in the second round when there's top talent
Thank
there.
you.
You digging in the bottom of the crate for a quarterback. That's definitely
Hey,
not do
Okay.
that.
Okay. So you gonna buy? So
Lord
you
have mercy.
If Andy Dalton would have played, we'd be in the
Damn,
fucking
Edge.
playoffs. To be honest with
listen.
you,
Okay. Oh, okay. So
You
okay.
digging
So
in your
then
ass,
okay. So then
Edge.
listen.
do you know how marginal better quarterback play we needed to just be in the playoffs this
We
year?
need a lot more. We need a lot. We need a
No,
lot. We don't have a quarterback.
if Bryce Young was 5-10% better than he was, man, we'd have been in the fucking playoffs, man.
Yeah.
He
Bull-
sucked.
Shit.
He sucked, man.
Shit, get
How
your
How
popcorn. I
the
like
fuck
this.
could you get
Okay.
put?
God damn.
I gotta
bro,
check
I
the
get
numbers.
that.
I gotta check the numbers. I'm
Go
pretty
ahead,
sure
check the
we
numbers,
had the
bro.
best.
But I'm
We
gonna tell
had
you,
the best
but I'm also
field
gonna tell you
position in
like
the
this
league
though.
this year.
I get it. But I'm also gonna tell you like this. All right. If Bryce Young shits the way he shits, he's gonna shit the bed. Next year we're gonna have a top 3 fucking pick, and we can pick the top quarterback for next season.
Another coach
shits the
ain't
bed.
gonna sit around and get fired again. He
He's
knows
not
that
gonna
David
get.
Tepper's
He's
fired
not gonna
motherfuckers
Thank
in 11
you.
weeks.
not gonna,
Ain't
I'm
nobody
not saying
gambling
he's
their
gonna get
job on
fired.
this nigga.
Oh my fucking god! Hey,
David
I know
Tepper fires fast.
that. I know that. Oh my god! All right, y'all not listening. Okay.
So if you know that, why the fuck you say you need to see this shit again, Edge?
Why you tell me to say it one more time then? You said it. We ain't say that shit.
I know he sucks, but I just gotta see it again. Come on, no, it's not.
Come on, Ed. You gotta know better than that shit there, Ed.
I'm trying to think in my life, have I ever used that excuse in any situation?
I can't do my job today, but maybe I'll do it again tomorrow.
Hey man,
I'm gonna try it again.
Shorty done
I'm gonna
cheated on
try
you.
it again.
Shorty
I know
Yeah.
done
this.
walked in
I
on
know
Shorty
they just
cheating on you for
robbed
the
me, but
third time. You want to see it
I'm gonna
again?
see if they're gonna do it again. I don't know if
Yeah,
I'm.
Shorty done cheated
Try
on
it
you.
again.
It's the 17th time she done
I done,
cheated on you. You want it back?
yeah. I done
Come
seen these
on,
other two
bro.
niggas get fired. I done seen these other two niggas get fired behind this motherfucker here, but I'm gonna do the same damn thing.
Oh yeah, hey, Elaine, I love the women analogies and relationship analogies. I use them all the time. That man
Yeah,
said, "I
man.
know she cheated on me, but let me see if she's gonna do it again." I love them shit.
I still love her though.
And then he put in a room with a couple of niggas just to see if she gonna get banged.
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
damn. Boy, that was smart.
And next thing she come back with them goddamn edges sweated out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fact.
yeah, you get up in it and you fall in it. That could be some shit.
But she
Yep.
done
You
did it. She
gonna
done
turn
did
into
it again.
a Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
She done did it again.
Damn,
Yeah,
even
man.
your own old lady says she don't want to see this shit again. Damn, Edge. You can't win at the house. God damn.
But y'all got Edge over there, 17 hot.
That nigga shit. That nigga punching the air right now.
Give me the background on Edge. Is he a Bryce fan? What's going on with him, man?
Nah, he's not a Bryce fan. He's
He's just a Panther fan that's really, 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 really
patient.
optimistic.
Yeah, he's
Patient.
optimistic.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Optimistic and patient. Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
not a
I
Bryce
was
fan.
once
Yeah.
optimistic, but I didn't have it this bad.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'm not gonna watch Bryce Young every week and go out there and be like, let's go team. That's dumb shit, man. We know what we're gonna get out of
No, no,
It's
no, no. I
punishment.
can't
It's
do that. I
punishment to
can't.
yourself, bro.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah,
It's
it's all right,
okay,
though.
Edge.
I done seen enough. I truly seen enough. I've seen enough. I've seen
Yeah,
enough.
I'm praying.
it's all
I'm
Yeah, of
right.
praying
course he
for you,
gonna have.
Edge. It's all
By
good.
the time the summertime
He
get
played.
here, I'll make sure I have Edge on a heavy dose of that's bullshit pills, and he'll be all right.
But see, this is what they're not seeing, man. This dude played at a Division 5, Power 5 school, right? He played at a Power 5 school. You get any of them guys, Stetson Bennett, the nigga that played for TCU in the title,
Max
any of
Dugan.
them quarterbacks. Yeah, Max Dugan. You get any of them quarterbacks, they gonna win you 2 or 3. They gonna look all right for a little bit, but they can't sustain it, and they can't win you the big game, and they can't go out there week in and week out and move the needle for you because they play ball. They can play the quarterback position, but they can't play the NFL quarterback position. That's Bryce Young.
There's a
He
difference
can't
there.
do it on a consistent basis.
Mm. Then this nigga went in the chat and started talking. What the hell? How you on the show and
Hey,
went in the chat?
AQ, AQ for real. Hey, look, you know, I ain't shit, man. So I'm laughing with y'all and shit. But I know what he's saying. He's saying he want to see, can we get a coach that's good enough to
Let's get your
overcome
last word,
this shit?
NBJ. Let's get
Okay,
your
And
last
I'm just
word.
saying, he's just trying to
Nah,
see,
go
can
ahead
we
and
get
get
a
your
coach
last
that can
word.
overcome this shit that's wrong with Bryce
No,
Young?
you
listen.
can't.
But
I
the
don't
Man,
think
you
that you
fucked up.
can, but I'm just
MD
saying that's what
Bryce.
he's
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what
MD
he's saying, though.
Bryce is in the
That's what he's
building.
saying. That's what he's
But
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
but the
Fucked
problem
up.
is, brother, a lot of people who feel that way don't quite understand what the problem is with Bryce and what defenses are exploiting. Bryce doesn't have the arm strength to really compete at the NFL level. In fact,
Wow.
he didn't have it in college. I mean, he was 30% past 15 yards in college, where Mac Jones was 50% for the same team, right? So at the end of the day, it's not his game. It's been exploited against him. In college, he had this thing for holding the ball, being able to hit the
Too
edge
long.
and buy
Damn
time.
sure did.
By time. He doesn't have the athleticism to do that in the NFL. His game has
Wasn't
been
efficient in
exploited.
the red zone. Wasn't
Right,
efficient in the red zone
Hey,
because he
look,
don't have the arm strength. The
right,
windows
right.
get tighter in the NFL in the
The
red zone.
the
You see
things
what I'm
that
saying?
Bryce Young are weak at are things you don't get drastically better at. You don't drastically improve your arm strength.
I,
hey,
I, I
look,
know,
what you
I know,
saying,
I know, I
what
know
he said
But
is
exactly.
100%
they said
right.
he
It's
was. They said
100%
he
right.
was a decision maker. So
I think,
I'm still
I
trying
think
to
where
that's,
did
figure out
that
where this
go?
smart shit come from. I haven't seen
I
any
Exactly.
think,
of that. Go
I
ahead,
think
brother.
it's the fact. I think it's
I,
the fact they won in Alabama. You know what I'm saying? So they want to see if we can emulate that shit. But you need so much talent that
he
we
didn't win
don't
in
have.
Alabama.
Every
He
receiver at
didn't win a
Alabama,
national championship, but he did
brother.
win,
Every
Papa.
receiver. One thing we got to know: every receiver that's ever played with Bryce had their worst efficient year in their career ever, dating back to college. You go look them up; they had their worst efficiency. Adam Thielen's the worst yards per reception in the league right now, 100th out of 99 qualified receivers. Every receiver
Mm.
MDJ,
Bryce has ever fucked with had their
MDJ,
worst efficiency.
Yo,
go look at that record. Go look at that record in Alabama, and you'll be surprised. Go look at them teams that he
but
beat in Alabama. You'll be surprised. Other than
but
Georgia,
go.
in that SEC championship game, when Georgia most of their players was hurt that year. Most of their players, when he went up against them, they won at 100%.
But
But
go.
when they came back and played they goddamn match for the title, what happened?
But go. They when he left the field, they was always up. The
It's,
last
but
season he
it,
pwell, they was up
Oh
every time
my
he left the
it,
field, bro.
God.
I'm
well, check
telling
this
you,
out,
though, they
MBJ,
played.
MBJ,
No, MDJ,
MD
I'm just,
Bryce. Here we go.
middle,
I'm just,
middle,
uh,
middle
Bryce, I'm
field
just
to the
helping
MDJ,
you to
You
see.
field.
excuse
I'm
making
trying to
ass
help.
nigga
I'm
now.
trying to
I ain't
help
gonna
my
even
brother
lie.
out, man.
MDJ,
I'm helping my
MDJ.
brother out, man. I know what he was trying to say, but I don't agree with it. But I know what he was trying to say. I'm just helping him
Okay,
out. That's
you the
all.
translator. You the translator now.
I ain't
Okay,
But
lying.
all
I
I'm
know
right,
what
nigga
I
he was
got you.
saying. I
translator.
know what he was saying.
Here we go.
Telekinesis and shit. Okay, all right. MDJ, I don't care what Bryce did in Alabama no more. He's already played 1 year
Right, that
in the
shit over with.
NFL. So check this out. What Bryce should do if he was smart is to pay half of his money back and go play flag football
Yeah.
and
Y'all
go.
don't sit down and believe that SEC shit all the time. Because there's two
At
divisions
least you
of
could
that
go
mother.
get you a gold medal.
Believe that now. And then they play outside of it. So don't sit there and believe that shit all the time. Don't fall for that fool gold and magic beans now.
Yeah, the main thing is it's the NFL, so that shit ain't. It's not gonna fly anyway. But some people just got to see it. I guess 2 years before they believe it. David Tepper included. But with it being the NFL and everybody's an elite athlete, I don't think he's gonna cut the mustard. But I get what Edge was trying to say. I think that's why a lot of people believe what they believe. But
Mike, get it to him, Mike. I'm tired of MD Bryce. Get it to him,
oh
Mike.
yeah,
How
man,
you
Mike,
gonna
Mike, Mike
justify
already
wanting to
know
see the
what's up.
same shit over and
Cause
over and over and over?
let's talk about
God
C.J. Stroud
damn.
again, Mike. Let's get it, man. For old time's sake, let's tell these boys what the
Uh-oh.
fuck we were telling them anyway. They ain't want to hear
Man,
that
Here you
shit
go.
then.
MD
They ain't want
Bryce.
to hear the shit then.
Nigga.
Now I'm MD Bryce and
You
shit.
see how
But
he just turned the whole conversation
now I'm
around to get it
MD.
off of his
Yeah,
ass? You see
yeah,
what he
Y'all
yeah.
did?
don't like the
Hey,
truth.
yo,
Y'all
do
don't like the truth,
anybody
man.
remember? Y'all remember Tim Tebow?
Who?
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah, I know.
Remember,
I know. I get. Yeah, hey Mike, I know
remember
who
Tim
coached him.
Tebow?
Callahan. Yeah, I know
Tim
who he is.
Tebow, that man was the beast in college. He wasn't shit in the NFL. That man, Johnny Manziel, was one of the best things you ever seen in college. He wasn't shit in the NFL. Some niggas just don't cut it in the NFL. That's just the way it is. I don't know why motherfuckers want to hang their head up. And when you see the evidence, it's like you catch your bitch cheating, but you deny that bitch was cheating. You
Mm-hmm.
saw
Yeah,
the
Mike,
text
you just missed
messages.
that. Yes, sir.
You missed the
Go ahead.
picture. You missed all of that. But you see this nigga doing everything, and you just deny it to yourself, and you
They
tell
want to see it
yourself
again, Mike.
they tell
They
themselves that
can't get
maybe
enough.
you can
They
make it
can't get
work.
enough. They
Now
can't get
MD,
enough.
now MDJ. It sounds like Harlem Heat just broke up.
What you
'Cause
mean?
Booker T ain't saying the same thing you saying.
But what was I? You act like I like Bryce Young though. I wasn't saying that. I just said I understand what Ed was saying.
Look,
Mm.
I
don't get
get
me
what he was saying.
down.
I'm
I
about to
don't
Come
say,
even
on,
want
hey
to
come
man,
talk
on,
I'm about
about
Bryce.
to
the
I'm about
Bryce,
to
Booker
we
slide
gotta.
Problem and
out, fellas, man. It
Carolina
was a
are
pleasure,
together.
man. Y'all
I
take
don't
care,
even want
man.
to talk about this
All right,
little
man.
nigga.
We appreciate you coming,
Yeah,
man. Shout out your
come back.
platform.
Yeah,
For real, I
come
will, I
back.
will.
Shout
I'm
out your
trying to figure
platform, Bubba.
facts.
No? Yeah,
I'm trying to
maybe.
figure out how every Carolina coach got a hiring job waiting for him. That's the shit I'm trying to figure out. Cause they didn't do shit this year. So obviously either A, they trying to say it's not the coaching that Bryce Young is just that bad. Hello.
Yeah, there it is.
Because
There it is right
how
there.
how Thomas Brown getting the head coaching interview? How
Now
was
that's what the fuck
every
I want to know. He ain't called no goddamn player, but then Tennessee looking at him. What the fuck was we doing?
I
yep,
mean, and
that's
I don't want to get in that black white shit, but like, if you gonna give him one, why don't you give B enemy one?
but look, man, I'm here to tell you. I think Belimini, whatever the fuck that nigga name is, Eric. I'm gonna call his ass Eric because I
That they
fuck up his
call him
last name.
validity.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you chopped that shit up just now.
I
I
can't,
fucked that
he
up.
remixed the shit out that motherfucker, man.
Yes, sir.
Eric
So,
Belimini, the nigga, he been around forever and he can't get a head coaching job. And the thing is, I'm starting to see it must be something with Eric because I don't want to say black and white because Thomas Brown getting the job interview. Uh, our motherfucking defensive coordinator getting an interview. Your man just went to Texas. Everybody that's black is not getting shut out like they used to. So I'm starting to see it must be something wrong with Eric, and
You
it's
know what it
not
is
just
by Eric? You know what it is by Eric?
that nigga
Eric,
bipolar.
no. He's a nigga.
Okay, so he ain't black, he a nigga.
mm,
He cussing everybody out. You
That
shut the
makes
fuck
mm.
up, sit down, and tell and do. He don't. It ain't like okay, hey sir, 1, 2, 3, then throw the ball. Hey motherfucker, what I tell you what
Hey,
to do?
I did hear he blunt as a motherfucker. I did hear
He
that
blunt,
shit.
bro. He
Yeah,
cussing you
they
out.
said he not
He
a players coach at all. Like Shady and them, they hated that motherfucker.
Well,
But
players love him though. I keep hearing other players say they love
yo,
him.
Yeah,
see,
Tyreek
I heard
Hill.
running backs don't because he don't run the damn ball. But
I heard
he,
Mahomes say, yo, he coach you hard, but you know what I'm saying? He gonna get it out of you.
Tyreek Hill said the same shit. Tyreek Hill said the same shit. He said that he wouldn't be the receiver that
Yeah.
he is if it wasn't for Eric. So I'm trying
and
to
Hmm.
figure out
and the thing
is
about
he
say,
just
my bad, go ahead.
no, maybe they just soft in Washington.
And think about Shady McCoy, he talk too fucking much. He think he better. He think he the baddest man on earth. You know, he's kind of a diva. You know, he
Uh-oh.
cocky all the damn time. So that's somebody you can't tell them nothing. I'm too good. I'm too that. You know, when you got that type of player, yeah, he gonna take offense to somebody being on his ass hard, because he think he know it all. He think he can do everything. He can't be humbled.
All right,
And
now
nigga
thank
that
you.
and the nigga that can't be humble can't learn shit.
Well,
Don't get me
guess what
wrong.
we at? We got a quarterback that ain't humble. He get round there end. He talking about super. Then he round there cussing motherfuckers out. Man, fuck this shit here. Fuck y'all motherfuckers.
He got
They
niggas
say Bryce
cut.
dropped so much F bombs that week of Chicago. Now be mindful. If I remember distinctly, he didn't throw no touchdown. So who the fuck he should really be cussing at?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that nigga, look, man, Bryce Young has statistically one of the, if not the worst rookie season of any quarterback in NFL history.
Yeah, that's what they
So
Yes,
I
say.
sir.
don't know. So I don't know why that nigga think he can be on anybody's high horse. He need
He,
to
he, he above
because
reason, Mike. You can't talk to this little nigga, man.
and which is crazy because it's ironic because at before
Because
the draft, niggas was saying,
His daddy told him to be that way. You
look,
good, Bryce? Don't worry about what nobody say. You good.
before the draft, everybody said you can't tell CJ Stroud nothing. Now you turn around and find
They
out
say
it's
you
the
hard to coach.
opposite. Yeah, he was
MD
hard to
Bryce,
coach.
your boy.
Nah, nigga, you know who my boy was. I ain't I tried to take the nigga before the year did. But every game the nigga let me down. Every game I saw wide open motherfuckers. So I don't know why he was always arguing because there was times that niggas was wide the fuck open, and this nigga still would take the more difficult pass. Niggas that's in double coverage, and you got a
Well, the
tight
nigga
end.
didn't even want to wear a goddamn wristband. I mean, he didn't even wanna. He wanna get shit out the helmet. He telling the coaches how you should do shit around there, man. Come on.
A nigga who ain't never been in the NFL calling shots. That's crazy.
1 year shot caller. He might be worse than Caleb Williams. He
But
just
you know
might
what
be.
though? But you know
Hmm?
what though? That right there tell you that we had the wrong coaching staff because the right coach would have sat the nigga down and put Andy Dalton in and said, "Nah, nigga, you think you know too much."
Yeah, you do shit my way. You and my motherfucking team. This ain't your team yet. You
Facts,
ain't did
because
shit in the NFL.
with that attitude, I'd have had Andy Dalton in and talking about nigga, sit down, be humble. He would have heard Kendrick Lamar every time he came to practice. Every
But
fucking
you
meeting
got
on the plate.
you got Frank Wright, who's a preacher, and well, you see what you got. Him and the Lord's will.
That
That
nigga praying for another job now.
he got enough money to chill.
He gonna have to. Ain't nobody gonna hire his ass. That nigga done. That nigga retired.
Oh
That
no
nigga
no
Bryce
no.
Young got Frank
That
Wright
man got
retired.
dumb money. He probably sitting on about 60 million right now.
60 million
For
for
all
two
we know,
teams.
Frank is building him a new church somewhere in North Carolina.
Wow.
Telling you,
Hmm.
Frank is good.
Facts. He better be good. That nigga retired now. He ain't gonna never coach again.
Yeah,
That
that's
nigga Bryce
retirement
Young
money.
got that nigga retired. So he good. I'm still look, man. I'm gonna tell you this, y'all. I was sitting here thinking the other night, man, and I was like, is it worth hiring an offensive coordinator as a head coach and risk losing our defense? I want to holler at y'all about that because that shit was on my mind. Like, is it worth not giving Evero a chance and knowing you're gonna lose production out of the defense rather than seeing what this man got as a head coach? Because unless you get a boy from the Ravens, I don't see a coach that's gonna be able to keep the defense consistently where it's at and maybe be able to benefit the offense too. I think
Mike,
anywhere you go on this coaching shit, what's going to happen is it's going to be a freight train and everything's
Mike,
going to collapse.
I like a zero Evero because, like I said, consistently he's been the only thing that has been right about the Panthers this year. If given the chance, I believe he would hire a good coach to come in here and coach the offense because I know he's competent like that. I would trust him not being a head coach, but I would trust him a lot more than I would trust a Callahan, a lot more than I would trust some of these other guys that's interviewing that I know don't cut the mustard. I know what I get from a Zero Evero. The players love him. They will come out here and run through a brick wall for that motherfucker, man. Shit,
Fact.
I'll run through a brick wall for a Zero Evero. Come on,
And,
man.
and it's sad though. It's sad as fuck because you sit back and and you think about the people that's getting all these fucking interviews. You mentioned Callahan. I mean, Callahan, let's go through his resume. He coached with Matthew Stafford when Matthew Stafford did not have his best seasons. He coached with Derek Carr when Derek Carr ended up having two better seasons after he left. It's not like this nigga has been with a quarterback and the quarterbacks has produced their best with him.
Well,
That's
and the
what
only ones you could look at, because remember he was in Denver too, with Peyton Manning. When Peyton Manning won the Super Bowl, he won. He won. He beat our ass that year in Denver as the
but that was
quarterback.
but he
Quarterbacks
wasn't
coach.
yeah, as
That
a
defense,
quarterback
that
coach.
defense beat us.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true, and that's what I was about to say. Because that year, Peyton Manning had his worst year career. You know what I
He
mean?
was
So I
old
could,
as hell.
yeah. So I really can't. So as a quarterback coach, I mean, even as an offensive coordinator, I haven't seen the reasons why he would be even in the running. When they talk about old boy from Miami, he's not calling plays. So why are we even looking at him? Like they interviewing people that don't make any fucking sense. Now, yeah, I understand this nigga is coaching beside Joe Burrow, but nigga, he's got Joe Burrow. It's hard to fuck that up. It's hard to fuck up having Joe Burrow, Tyler Boyd, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins. How can you fuck that up? Matter of fact, if he fucked that up, he should never coach another day in his fucking life.
True.
He ain't going to a team that has that.
Mike, you know what else is not hard to do?
What's that?
Not call plays.
Facts. Facts.
Yep,
When you
it's
sitting
hard.
over there and you
Yeah,
just
we don't
making
need
these
another motherfucker that ain't been calling the plays, man. We don't need to try that shit again.
like it's like what the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a you know what I mean a different result. Thomas Brown didn't call plays. We got him here. Nothing happened. Why are we gonna do the same fucking thing we just learned our lesson from the year before? It doesn't make any sense. Now I understand to me the only two options besides Harbaugh that make sense is if you got the GM, the assistant GM from Detroit and Ben Johnson, or you got the assistant GM from the Ravens and the Ravens coach. If they came as a package deal, that's the only thing that makes more sense than Jim Harbaugh or Evero. The only thing that makes more sense. If you're not getting those two as a package deal, you either go with Jim Harbaugh or Evero. If not, it's a failed mission. We will be picking number one come 2025, getting a quarterback, but we'll be back looking for another coach once again. It'll be our fucking fourth coach in 4 years. But it's okay because Tepper's feel like he Jerry Jones, even though Jerry Jones ain't figured it out yet. The difference between Jerry Jones and Dave Tepper, at least Jerry Jones know how to draft good players.
Yeah, man. We definitely in a debacle, bro. So you know.
I just had to stop talking about Bryce Young because the shit's been annoying. I done heard about this nigga for weeks and weeks and weeks, and the nigga ain't did shit yet. Why am I giving any time and effort and any fucking emotion to this bum ass nigga? It gets on my nerves hearing about this
Well,
nigga.
yeah, man, Mike, you hard on Bryce Young though. Gracious God,
Nigga, I'm only, you know what? Like I said,
Mike. Ed say he can give him another year, give him the beginning of next year, and let him come out
Bro, let
here.
that shit the fuck go.
Ed, you said it. Don't
Let
be
that
fucking
shit
mad
the
at
fuck
me.
go.
I
Let
didn't
that
say it.
shit the
You
fuck
said it,
go.
motherfucker. Don't be mad at me.
And did you say that, man? Is that what you
They
No.
said,
ain't
man?
said it.
I
They
was
ain't said it.
saying
Go on.
it. I was saying it in a way that because we don't have a first round pick this year. We don't. All right. This motherfucker fucks up again. Let's hope that the fucking new GM that we get don't do some crazy shit and trade next year's first round pick away. So that way, when Bryce Young fucks up, which we all know he's going to do, well, whatever coach we gonna get, he can fuck up. He can get sit the fuck down, and next year for next season, not this upcoming season. Next season, we'll have a fucking first round pick, and we can actually pick a quarterback.
Yo, I'm here to tell you, if that nigga trade that first round pick, I swear for God, nigga, I might give up on football.
Yeah, if they trade that pick to get in this year first round, oh yeah, no, them motherfuckers, they really fucked up. They need to just hold that shit and stay where the fuck we at and just
Don't
let the
trade.
shit
Don't do
play
no
out. Just
trade.
let the shit
Don't
play
do
out.
nothing. Don't do shit. I mean,
Mm.
granted, we already lost out on trying to get a first round from fucking the Rams and shit, because the Rams would want to give us 2 first rounds and a second for freaking Brian Burns. We let that shit go. Another team wanted to give us a first round pick and something else for Brian Burns. We said no.
It's okay
Honestly,
because we
right
still
now,
got
we should
Burns.
have done it.
We can we can
We literally should
franchise.
have just done that. We literally should have just done that damn trade. We would have had a first round pick this year.
It's cool because we can franchise that nigga, trade that nigga, get a bag for that nigga,
You
and
know
then
when you
for the
know when you
first time
franchise
we'll have
somebody,
two.
you can't trade them, right? Because
Yeah,
when
you
you
would have to
franchise
get 2
somebody,
first rounds in order to. They
yeah.
not paying 2 first rounds for him now, but
Well, I'm
as
gonna
long
tell
as
you
he
right
stay, we
now,
good. As long as
MDJ,
he don't
the
walk. As long as he
In the
don't walk.
number
beginning, they
one
was.
thing
In the beginning, they
they
was
not
willing to
gonna
take it.
they're not going to get first round pick for that guy right now. The best you get is probably like twos and threes. You get multiple picks, but you won't get a first round pick. So
You
you
know
take
why
what
you
you can
might
get.
We
Q
had the
Hmm?
Q. You know
we had the chance to get it.
Q. You know why you still might get a first round pick for him
Why is that?
because they gonna look at what he can do in their system. They gonna look at okay, they went to a 3-4, and that's why he wasn't the same. But we
Yeah,
running a
but
4-3.
You can get
Mike,
a mid to a
if I
late
come into
first.
you, if I come into you and I know you got something I want, and you say, well, hey, I want a first, but I offer you a third, and then you say, well, damn, I gotta have that first, and then I look around, time keeps pushing down the road. Time, oh damn, I gotta franchise this guy and get him the hell up out of here. Okay, just give me a second. Just give me a second, man. See, now you just devalued your own product. The Carolina Panthers haven't been smart enough or patient enough to get the job done. Scott Fitterer turned out
That's
two
a
number
fact.
ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was dumb as fuck.
That's why he's not
That,
here.
that
That's
was
why he's
dumb
not
as
here.
fuck. That was
I
super
mean,
dumb.
I
he
don't
was
trust
he
these
wasn't getting
guys to
paid
make an
enough.
adequate sale for Brian Burns at all. I don't trust it.
It, it depends on who the GM that walks in the door. If it's old boy from Kansas City or it's old boy from Baltimore, I trade them to do the best thing. I do. One of them guys, especially old boy from the Ravens, I trust them to do the right
Todd
thing.
Monken.
Kellen?
Yeah.
Yeah. If Todd Monken walk in that GM office, I ain't worried about what's going to happen in the draft. I ain't worried about the free agencies. I ain't worried about shit like that because I seen what the Ravens have done as a corporation for many of years.
I mean,
Same thing.
it's a competent franchise, and I trust that they know how to scout. He would get people in here that's going to do good. Monken and then Mateo is my two choices because of the scouting that they learned from Ozzy. I
Fact,
trust them.
facts. So if that man say this is the best we can do for Burns, and all I see is a second round and a third round pick, guess what I'm gonna say? Well, that's the best we can do for Burns, and I'm gonna move the fuck on. Anybody else to say, hey, I don't know what we gonna do about Brian Burns, and it's not him or old boy from Kansas City, because my first pick was Adam, your man from San Fran. I wanted that nigga bad. But Washington was peeping your show, heard Big Mike say it, and decided to make that move. And shout out to the niggas in Washington for watching Big Q and the Black Cat podcast and my man Pops and shit and go and paying attention when we talking over here. But that's what I'm saying though. Because
Yeah,
your
yeah.
man because the, if you see it, there's certain things that didn't make sense to me this past year that only players in Baltimore and San Fran can pull off. Like for instance, Chase Young being traded for a third round pick. I said Chase Young got traded for a third round pick.
That's
Only
good
San
GMing.
Fran, only San Fran can do some shit like that.
Hmm.
Davion Clowney coming back and his fucking career gets fucking resurrected in Baltimore because They know how to get the best out of their players, and that's good GMing because he went there for cheap. You know what I mean? It's like they know what to do, who to get, who to fit to make the team to be 100% competent on the field.
Hey,
So you
look, just
give me something like that, and I don't give a fuck about if we keep or lose Brian Burns because I know that this GM is going to put what we need together in a package deal.
Yeah, I'm
hey,
with
look,
you, Mike.
just to add to what he's saying, that's how important a good GM is. Because, like, just to give you like an example, right? We got Baker Mayfield for what, like a third round pick or some shit? I think it was a third, right? Or fourth.
Yeah, it was the third.
The Dolphins got Jalen Ramsey for a fourth. We don't never get no shit like that. We always get suckered in the fucking deals. We couldn't even what we get for Christian the
Well,
second?
now hold on, because you did get Stephon Gilmore for a 5th-round pick, and I thought that was a steal by
Right,
Scott Fitterer.
bruh,
It was a
bruh.
steal.
The fact we had
But them people
Stephon
giving him
Gilmore,
right.
the fact we had Stephon Gilmore, and we had Hassan Reddick, and we let them boys walk out the door. That's
Mm.
that was right there. That was the part where I thought Scott Fritter was gonna do something. When I saw Stephon Gilmore and Hassan Reddick in the building together,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but they was only here
yeah.
for a year. I said, this nigga worse than these bitches that with the fat ass. They just go tease you at the strip club. This nigga's fucking up. Because you
Yeah.
don't let Hassan Reddick go when he had 12 and a half sacks that year.
Well, and the number
Especially
one
when he
thing
went
is,
to
they
Philly
were
and only
betting
got
on
55 million.
Burns. They were betting on Burns, and they was betting on the upside of Burns because they valued him a lot more being he was younger, which was a mistake. You keep those two together, you pay them, and then you build around them with Derek Brown, and you could have had a very good front. That front seven with them, Shaq, and all them boys should have been something special. But instead, we keep fucking it up. And Frankie Louvu came into his own too. That's what the problem was. Hassan Reddick played into that contract, and then they said, "Well, we got Frankie Louvu who can come out here and pass rush. He was a rotational piece the year before, but we're gonna make him full-fledged starter. Fuck paying Hassan Reddick. We're gonna go with the young guy."
But the problem
And
is
Hassan Reddick,
we still yet to pay either one of them. We won't
And
pay
that's
no
that's
fucking
the,
body.
and that's the problem. But you gotta pay Burns this year because you cannot allow him to walk. So whether you want to or not, $24 million is going into franchise tagging him because you have to get value for him. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about that. You have gotten to the point now, either you franchise him or he walks into free agency for not one goddamn pick at all.
Yep.
And that's the problem. Stupid shit. Scott Fitterer. They should have signed this nigga a year ago, but being that they didn't, they could have got him for the low. And this is what you should have did. 2 years ago, we should have re-signed Brian Burns and had him locked in. And you shouldn't even let him get to this point in his contract where he trying to charge you 28 to 30 million. You could have had him locked in for the same money we franchise tagging him right now for. Long term.
facts.
That's smart GM. Instead of that, you could have had him locked in for $24 million a year on a 4-year deal, and you would have had not even have to worry about him until what? 4 years from now. But the
Mm,
dumbass GM we got fucked that up.
yeah. And and so again, it goes back to what we was talking about, Q. Who do we trust that's gonna run this show? And everybody's worried about the coach more than they should be worried about. It's like we keep always Carolina has a bad habit of trying to put the fucking wagon in front of the horse, trying to hire the coach first.
There it is.
That doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
Mm-hmm.
But they want to put the wagon in front of the horse and wonder why we don't make no motherfucking leeway. It's fucking beyond understanding because the person that's building the team is the nigga in the office, the GM. He's gonna build this shit. So what you do is you go off of his vision of what he's trying to build. Then you find a coach that match what's the kind of team that he's gonna build.
Mike, I knew we were screwed when these niggas turned down Carlos Dunlaps, who had double-digit sacks, and say, "I don't know where we could put you on this roster. I don't know if you're gonna start. I don't know if we can find a place for you." How in the
Facts.
hell you need an edge rusher opposite than Brian Burns, but you tell this man who got double-digit sacks you don't know if you could use him?
Yo,
Lord
Q, I
have
forgot
mercy.
all about that, but I remember it now. That shit turned my stomach.
Yeah, Super Bowl winner Carlos Dunlap walks his ass and wanted to come to Carolina because he's from Charleston, South Carolina. He wanted to be here,
That
but we
shit turned
fucked
my
that up.
stomach.
hmm
Cause a nigga,
It,
when a nigga wanna be there, he gonna take a discount.
Brian Burns wants to be here right now, and he was willing to work. All we had to do was show that we were going to be able to negotiate with him. But once again, Scott Fitterer standing around with his hands in his pocket. Instead of he put this roster together, look at Bosa. And I keep going back to this. You got Fred Warner. You got that linebacker beside Fred Warner. I could never remember his name. Then you got Hargrove just made another goddamn All-Pro. You got Bosa. You then San Fran had a double-digit sack getter last year. I can't remember that cat name. They had a double-digit guy opposite of Bosa. Their front seven is incredible, fucking incredible, and they're running a 3-4. Now the
But then
number
you
one thing is they added talent to that. Mike Chase Young.
facts.
Come on.
Look, when they did the shit, I said, "Oh, they gonna go try to go get a Super Bowl for real, for real." Cause it's like that's all. That's what see Baltimore, San Fran, Kansas City, all these GMs. Only thing they know is it's time to win the Super Bowl. They don't build a team to to try to make a team better. They build a team to win something. They build a team to win something, and that's legit what you gotta have in a GM. Scott Fitter was putting shit together just to put it together on paper. The nigga was like a kid with a puzzle.
Shout out
Just
to
just
Claire for that. You see what she just said right there? Don't be surprised if we end up with Dan Morgan. I'll be damned. Because of the lack of people wanting to come here. And you know they keep tossing Dan Morgan name around here.
Aries, don't say that, Aries. Don't say that, yo.
In the
I
words of
swear I won't.
Mike, I'll throw up in my mouth if that shit happens.
Swear to God, dog. I'll puke in my mouth, man.
Oh
I'll be
my
mad as a
God.
motherfucker. I swear when she said that, that made my stomach turn, yo.
The number one thing for a new coach taking over this right here, whether it's a yes man coach, whether it's Callahan, whether it's any one of these guys, Brian Johnson, because they say he's enamored with Alec Hallaby and Brian Johnson right now. So be mindful. Brian Johnson looked terrible with Philly with all that goddamn talent they got over there. Fuck he about to do over here. Alec
I,
Hallaby is known as a goddamn messy GM, assistant GM. He messy.
bruh, bruh, I don't want no team that went 1-6 to end their year. Why would I want any of their coordinators?
Yeah.
They went one and
Oh.
six. They won one game, which was against the Giants. You beat the Giants, but everybody else whooped you, and Tampa Bay stomped you. Y'all had Baker Mayfield out there looking like he was in the Oklahoma jersey.
And that's the worst part. We allow Baker Mayfield to take the division with a team that we all say Tampa Bay was rebuilding. Did we not all say that, Mike?
Bro, it wasn't the fact that we were rebuilding, it's the fact that we didn't believe in Baker.
Yeah.
I had no faith in Baker was going to be able to do what Baker was doing. So now he made Carolina look 10 times worse.
Yeah, it's clearly us. It's clearly us, bro.
Facts.
It's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me, goddammit. We the problem.
Showed it clear. It was like, you give me a competent team, I'll take him to the playoffs. Then he gonna win the playoff game and beat Philly. Now he about to play Detroit, and I'm like, God damn.
None
Look
of
what
us saw
happened.
them beating Philly. None of us. I
Hell
never
no.
thought in a million years that nigga would beat Philly.
And beat the dog shit out of him.
I
With
argued down Pewter on this damn show. Tell him they ain't beating Philly in Detroit. And he said, well, not today, but maybe tomorrow. I said, man, you crazy.
Look, bro,
I,
what's
I
so
argue
bad
that nigga
was,
down.
bro, on some real shit. Me and my brother was talking about it. You know what I mean? Because he big on Carolina too. And I was like, look, bro, I got a feeling Tampa gonna upset and gonna beat Philly. He said, I feel it too. And he said, you know why it hurts worse? I said, why? He said, because that was our quarterback.
Oh my god! And then what made it worse is you gave this nigga away for a box of cookies and release him and send him to the Rams, and he showed us then he could play it behind the Rams
The
with
very
competent coaching.
first game,
First game,
nigga had 3
first game.
days in the motherfucking locker room. He come out, light it up. Then he goes to Tampa, had the off season, a whole off season, and
hmm
light some ass up.
Carolina clearly,
Okay.
Matt Rule was an inept fool, and Baker Mayfield could not. Nobody. I'm under the impression there's no quarterback that will flourish in Carolina. One, because of the way we did Cam Newton. Two, because we have put a curse on this entire franchise. This franchise will not see a good day from the quarterback position, looks like. And this
You
starts
know
with
what?
we need to get some prayer, get some prayer all of that motherfucker. I don't know what you got to do, but get your ass in there and start praying.
Well, you know what? Know what it is? It's not just the fact that how we did Cam Newton. It's how we did a lot of motherfuckers. And of course, I'm not saying us personally, but every owner and GM. It's like, first of all,
Yeah.
we didn't take care of Josh Norman.
Nah.
You know what I
Gentlemen.
mean? We didn't show love to Steve Smith. You know what I mean? Then Cam Newton, then following Cam Newton, like
Greg Olson, Thomas Davis. We push all them niggas out the door. Luke Kuechly.
facts. Like we didn't. There was no veteran love and respect for how the greats were treated after that. And then to make shit worse, we never fixed the problems until it was desperate. Like how many years did we go without drafting a left tackle?
Damn near a decade because Jordan Gross retired in 2012.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Then you turn
Damn near a
around and
decade.
Damn near a decade, and now they're talking about replacing Bradley Bozeman. And so then now you don't have the draft capital to go in there and get yet another center because
Mm.
he's on contract, I think, to like 2026.
Or
So
they might
but
move Bozeman to guard. They won't
but you
move
yeah,
know
Icky to
what go?
guard.
but if
No,
you don't
go.
have a center who calls out the protections, who puts his hands on the ball just as much as the quarterback, and you ain't. We don't usually replace important pieces on the offense like that. Like I say, might be another damn decade
Lord
for
have
us to
mercy.
get somebody as good as Ryan Khalil.
But listen, go. Here's the problem. It's like if they see that it works, they don't want to do it. Because
hmm
I'm not saying we should have kept Steve Wilkes,
Well,
but at least the nigga showed us how to use the offensive line.
okay, Mike, if you want to say
Yeah,
that,
he worked to the strengths of the
but
team. He did do that. He did.
now here come this flip flopping shit.
Oh
Per
boy, here we go.
Scott Fowler on Twitter, Scott Fowler says, why was Baker Mayfield a bust with the Panthers, but is
Well,
now
look,
booming in Tampa Bay? We didn't, excuse me, play to Baker's strengths,
we didn't.
says a
Go,
source, a
go,
teammate in
go.
2020.
Stop that shit,
Yes,
go.
sir.
Stop
Yes, sir.
that fucking shit, go. Look at
I'm
that
I
offensive
it's
line.
more.
That look at the goddamn cast and crew that we had on this team. I told y'all last year we had a bunch of third stringers and fourth stringers that don't pair up. At least if you, I said, look at our roster compared to Philly. Look at our roster compared to Kansas City. Look at our roster compared to these other guys who are winning championships. Our guys can't even be backups on their goddamn team. I
Like
said that.
facts.
Exactly.
Facts. How
But
many
but
first round picks
but
are on the offensive line?
niggas
How
are
many
but
first round
hold
picks on the
on, Mike.
offensive line?
Niggas are
Lord
gonna
have
double down
mercy.
and they say McAdoo didn't want Baker and Frank didn't want Bryce.
McAdoo
So
was a
y'all say,
terrible offensive coordinator. He was terrible.
But do y'all hear
Fucking
what I'm
McElroy
saying?
ain't had shit to say about that man.
These,
McAdoo was
these,
terrible as a offensive
but
coordinator, bro.
listen, these niggas are gonna grasp at any type of straw though. Q is what I'm. That's the only thing I'm saying. Yo. This shit is
Yo,
ridiculous.
yo, Q. Thank you for guys
What's
having
happening?
me on, bro. But what's up, bro? Nah,
What's
What's
going
man.
on,
going
man?
on, brother?
Dan Morgan's not the problem, bro. Dan Morgan's not the problem, bro. Dan Morgan's football through and through. So I mean,
He
when
ain't
you
gonna
talking
be the
about
solution.
Okay, tell me
Hold
you
something
on, hold
don't think
about
on.
Dan
so?
Morgan.
Who's that speaking?
I got no
It's
faith in him,
Al,
Al.
man.
Al,
This
I
is
got no
Al, bro.
faith in him, brother. I got no faith
What's
in
up,
him.
bro?
The only faith I
Uh,
got is in my two
What
nuts
do I
I'm
know?
sitting on right
What
now.
do I
I done
know
tell
about
y'all.
Dan Morgan? Dan Morgan helped build the Legion of Boom. Dan Morgan put together
Who?
the fucking Bills that's playing right now.
Dan Morgan.
Dan Morgan
No,
The
did
Legion
Al,
of
Yeah,
that
he
no,
Boom.
did.
Al,
Yeah, he
no,
did help.
Al,
Yeah, yeah, he helped put that
no,
together. Yes,
Al,
he did. He
no,
did help put
Al,
that
What?
together.
no, Al,
Okay,
no,
so
Al,
when did
Al, Al,
when
hold,
did
hold,
Dan
hold,
Morgan go to
go
Seattle?
ahead,
Go ahead.
go
Al, they
ahead,
about to get on your ass,
go
Al.
ahead,
get
Hold
him.
go,
on, hold up.
Al, no, Al, Al.
Go ahead. I said
The
he helped.
general manager,
He go
the
to
general
Seattle.
manager just came out. The general manager of Seattle just came out and said, pretty much, he said, "Thank God, now I have control." Pete Carroll had control. Pete Carroll made all those decisions, bro. Go read the article.
Yeah, but he scouted these players though. He did scout those players though. He scouted these players though, bro. He was a scout. He did scout those players.
Mm, okay.
He
Al,
did
I'm
scout
telling you,
those
Al,
players.
Al,
that was
I think the
Pete team.
dog even had a problem with that. You hear him in the background
Yeah,
barking?
that was
He
Pete.
had a
That
problem with
Yeah.
that dog. That dog.
that. The dog trying to tell
no,
you.
no.
Pete, Al.
yeah,
Motherfuckers come over here and try to sell us that Fugazi diamond. They try to sell us that Fugazi diamond. They said Scott Fitterer helped. They said Scott Fitterer built the Legion of Boom. So who fucking built the
nah,
Legion of Boom?
Scott Fitter,
They said Scott
Scott
Fitterer
Fitter
built
ain't have
the
shit to do
motherfucker.
with that.
You see
Nah,
what I'm
Scott,
So
saying?
Scott Fitter ain't have
hey,
shit
Too
to do with
Yeah,
many
that,
hey,
bro.
He was a
Indians and
scout.
no
He
chief.
was a
hold on,
scout over
yeah,
there
hold
now.
on.
yeah,
Hey,
Too
but
yeah.
many Indians and no chief.
hold on, though, hold on.
That's
Oh
the
And
yeah.
then the
problem.
man,
Every
then the nigga that's over
everybody
there
built
said,
the Legion of Boom.
yeah, he
Hold up,
said he had
hold up,
no motherfucking control over there while Pete Carroll was over there. That's
hold
one
up,
of the
hold up,
reasons
hold up.
why they got rid of P and they got rid of Bill. Because they wanted to start fresh. Everybody wanted a new beginning. Because those two guys had all the control.
Well,
And
Ed,
they
where
hold
was
you
up,
trying
getting
to get
old.
out back there? Where you trying to get out back there?
hold up. Look, now Dan Morgan was actually in Seattle from 2010 to
Oh
2017,
shit.
so he
Here we
did.
go.
So he actually,
Here we go.
he actually was there, but
like, like
Yo,
Here we
yo,
the
go.
what was
man
his
hasn't
job
been the man.
description? What was his job description when he was in Seattle? Because he wasn't the
Thank you,
assistant
Mike.
GM.
He
Thank
was
you,
a
He
Mike.
wasn't the
Thank you,
player
Mike.
GM.
personnel scout. He was a
let
scout,
me
player
He
personnel.
was scout.
let me get to
That's
it. Let me
what's
get
Yeah.
up.
to it. In
Not my
2010,
scout.
he
You
listen.
don't even know if he
2010.
was in them damn meeting rooms. You don't even know.
Oh my God,
Half
go,
the motherfuckers
go,
wasn't even in the meeting room, bro, when they were
go.
making big time decisions.
Oh my motherfucker, go.
Y'all
Listen.
got to stop with all this. These
Oh my
motherfucker little,
motherfucker,
these little
go.
Y'all
tugboat
stress
Listen.
the edge
motherfuckers
out.
that y'all think these niggas making motherfucking decisions. These niggas weren't
See,
making decisions then, man.
look, man, look, go, look. I'm gonna tell you what the
Listen.
problem is.
Listen.
The problem
Listen.
is this,
Dan
man.
Morgan. Listen.
Shit
In
been so fucked
2010.
up that
I'm
anything
just
get these niggas hope now. You hear what I'm
Mm,
saying?
mm, mm.
Shit been
Yeah,
so
no,
fucked
no,
up
no, no,
that
no. It's not.
anything
It's
get these
not.
niggas hope. If
No,
it's a
no,
scout,
no,
they happy to make him a GM. See what I'm
no, no,
saying?
no, no. But that's not it, bro. That's not it, bro. I mean, it's
Bro,
just
listen.
that
I'm trying to
we
get.
know
I'm trying.
football. If you know
I'm trying
football, you
to get
know
it to
Dan
you.
Morgan's football through and through. But only thing
Is you
is, the
just trolling
problem
my
is
football
the
knowledge?
problem. The
Uh-oh.
problem.
Here we
Don't
No,
go.
do
I
that.
didn't question your
Bro.
football knowledge. No, I'm
Bro.
just saying.
Bro.
I'm just saying that. No, I said Dan Morgan's football through and through. He just, you just got to get Tepper out the way. If Tepper can fucking take a step back and let the GM and let people do their jobs, then we'll be decent at least. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to
I
sit here
do
and
agree with you
tell
on. I do
nobody
agree
tell
with you
nobody
on
about
that
how
now.
they football knowledge and all this shit, bro. I'm not trying to say all that, bro. I'm not trying to come in here and say all that,
Oh,
bro.
okay,
Well, see, Al,
I
we
just
just did,
Listen.
yeah.
I
We
agree
just
with
did
you
a
on that
show
though, Al.
yesterday, Al,
Listen.
and the thumbnail, right on the thumbnail, say, you are the problem. We agree with you on that. Tapper's the problem. We
100%.
agree with you
Yeah,
on that
Tepper's the
100%.
problem. Yeah,
You got
Tepper's
to
the
step
problem.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, Tepper's the problem.
But
All right.
this
Yeah,
is what I'm
bro.
gonna say. I'm gonna
All
say
right. But
until there's somebody comes in this bitch With some, I keep saying it, and I hope niggas understand what I'm saying. Until a motherfucker come out in this bitch that's actually been a part of a program, a team that's really been on their shit for the past decade and shit, Temper gonna stay the problem because he ain't gonna want to listen to the shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
Ravens
Pepper
that's why I
gonna
for
told
the
you
step
last year
last
back.
that
8 years,
Ravens.
Ravens have missed the playoffs maybe twice. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Something like that needs to come in the door, and I think he'll
Yeah,
shut up and listen.
yeah.
That's why I'm so.
Give me a GM that's actually signed some paperwork to somebody. That's actually went and picked the nigga. Like some niggas that panned out in the fourth and fifth round and sixth round. You know
Go,
what I'm saying? And
let me
now
tell
they
you.
end up, Pro Bowling, or they end up getting double digit sacks, or they end up being this some type of guard or some type of quarterback or something like that. Somebody actually looked at and found a diamond in the rough. Because see, we hit on first and seconds, but we don't hit
The
on
thing
third and
is, the thing is, we're not going to be able to take these people GM. We're not going to get the Spanish dude from fucking the Ravens. We're not going to get the guy from the Rams. We're
mm.
not going to get these people. So we got to get these. We got to get these underlings, and we just got to hope that they fucking hit, bro. That's it.
So
I
Oh,
know, I
why you
know.
say we can't
You know,
get the guy from the Ravens?
oh,
I
hey
think
Al,
the
Mateo would like
Ravens.
would be. I think he would come.
Man, you're not gonna take the GM from the fucking Ravens. Are you kidding me, bro?
He the assistant
He just had an
GM.
interview. He
all
just
right,
had an
look,
The
interview.
G, the head GM from the head
No,
GM,
no, no,
the
no.
Not the
main
head
He's
GM from
GM,
the
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 he's
Ravens.
assistant
the
GM.
assistant
no.
GM over there, bro.
Yeah,
He's the
they're
assistant.
all assistants. They're all assistants. They're all gonna be assistants. You're not gonna get the
Yeah,
main guy, bro.
you just
Yeah,
Nobody
said you
thinking
got
we
to
gonna get
take
the
the
main guy.
assistant. You just said we got to take that. So that's what I'm saying. The assistant GM to the Ravens, we interviewing him right now. I hope he comes because he's the most competent.
all the Rams. Yeah,
Yeah, all them we done seen them boys build up and down. Give me somebody that done did it before.
Yeah, somebody
yeah,
that's
man.
done it before, man. I'm tired of getting these guys who motherfuckers talk, oh yeah, he helped build this, he helped build that. No, they didn't.
okay, well, let me
Cause,
bring
cause your
y'all.
man from the Ravens, he was in charge of contract negotiation, signing free agents. Like he's the one that found Marcus Peters. He got Javion Clowney in that bitch. You know what I mean? He's the one who got the Mark Andrews contract done. You know what I
Oh
mean?
my,
These are key
hey Mike.
players why the Ravens were so good.
We don't need
Oh
money
my.
men, bro. We need football people, bro. We don't need money
Oh.
men. We need football
Oh.
people. We need
You
football
think he
people,
had to
bro.
go find Marcus Peters before he got him? You think he scouted
Marcus
Marcus Peters and
Peters
looked?
played there. Marcus Peters played there for like 1 year, 1 or 2 years, and was out of there.
Yeah. And what happened those 2 years? Marcus Peters was in the what? The Pro Bowl? Yeah, that's right. He was. You didn't have
Yeah,
to
but
say it. I say it for you.
oh Lord. Well, Ed, I know you were trying to get something out. Go ahead and get out whatever it is you're trying to get out.
It's okay, nah, fuck it, fuck it. But I'm about, but
Fuck
look,
it. All right then. Never mind.
but I'm gonna
All
say
right.
this though. But I'm gonna say this though. Fuck y'all, man. All right, hold on, goddamn it, yo, Al. What you were saying about Dan Morgan? Look, this I'm gonna read this off to you guys with this man right here. Shut the hell up. All right. Listen, in 2010, he was with Seattle Seahawks as a
Try your
scouting
luck.
intern. And from 2011 2014, he was assistant director of player personnel. From 2015 2017, he was director of player personnel. From 2015 2017, he was there with Scott Fitterer when he built the Legion of Boom. Okay, Pete Carroll was making all the decisions, but the person who was doing all the scouting for all the players and everything like that, that was Dan Morgan.
So he was
It was Dan
watching
Morgan.
everybody else scout. Is what I
That
took
was
from it.
Dan
He was watching.
Morgan.
He was
That was
watching
Dan
other niggas
Morgan.
scout.
Hey, bro, it's a
So
chain. It's always a chain. It's always a chain of command. It's always a chain of command. So I mean, he's doing his job,
so Al,
and
Did
they win it.
Al,
you just
Al,
say
They
he
win a
Al.
know the
championship.
nigga that's
So
assistant
Al,
GM that was doing the financial paperwork?
so
That's a
Al, they go
chain.
out,
Don't
they
care
find the
about
players.
finances. I'm talking about football, bro.
Uh-oh,
Solomon can
uh-oh.
keep doing the
What
finances. We're
what's the
talking about
assistant GM
football.
job, man? What's the
I don't
assistant
fucking
GM
know.
job?
I don't know. I mean, probably
Well,
finances or some stupid shit. I don't
but what
know.
he's saying, what he's saying is, you got the finance guy. He was there too, so he had to sign the motherfucker. So I guess he built the Legion of Boom too.
Yeah,
That's
the
what
Buffalo
Mike's saying.
Bills.
Yeah, I guess everybody had a hand into it. I guess.
Everybody had a hand in it. If y'all want to
Okay.
uplift damn body. I mean,
Cause
he had
ain't
a
Dan
hand in it
Morgan
too.
our finance
He
guy?
had to build it too. What we
No,
trying to
he's
Look at
say?
not.
that look.
Dan Morgan
He's not
been
our
there
finance
He's
guy.
our
every
assistant GM. He ain't the
yeah.
finance guy.
This is what
No,
I'm
he's not the
saying right here.
finance guy. That's
If
that's
y'all want to
Solomon.
praise Dan Morgan so much, Dan Morgan was there in the fucking meeting when
Yeah,
every fucking body was signed, all these bums. When every bum got signed, why didn't he fucking say something then?
yeah, yeah.
Why didn't he voice his opinion?
If
Why didn't
if
he
he
say,
got such a
Bryce
strong
Young,
voice, how he couldn't tell
yeah,
them boys not to do that stupid shit?
Yeah, because I remember distinctly when Scott Fritter looked over his left shoulder, it was it it was Dan Morgan saying, yeah, uh Jamie Robinson's a dog, you should get him.
Yeah, KB was
Who that?
before
Who
that.
that? Who that speaking Spanish in the back?
So just saying.
I hear y'all.
I mean,
Well,
I'm just saying, nah. I'm just saying that if he's our fallback plan, I wouldn't be too mad. I mean, what do you say? What's going on with Hallaby? Why the fuck is he either the Eagles too? They got it. They've been had a good fucking
mm,
up coaching, not coaching, but front managing, front office
well,
type situation going on. So what happened with Hallaby? They talking about he was snitch or some
Hallaby,
shit.
Hallaby, and then Johnson comes. Brian Johnson comes hand in hand. So if you want Hallaby as the GM, you're gonna have to take Brian Johnson. Are you okay with him coming? That you just seen him
No,
fuck up over there for Philly,
no, I don't want him. No, I don't want him at all. Hell no.
and that's
No, we
the
need different
problem
coaching
with
there.
Hallaby.
Yeah,
Hallaby
yeah,
might
yeah,
be a
yeah.
good assistant GM. He may have connections. He may be messy. I don't know. But I know one thing for sure is if he come, you got to take Johnson.
Eagles
And
got
what's
the
the
best.
report that they just had out, my guy? Tepper was enamored with Hallaby and Johnson. Is that not the report we just put out there?
Yeah, it was put out there with that. It was all over Twitter and all over X and all over ESPN and CBS
Man,
Sports. It was all over. It was
Hmm.
all over there. It was
You
all
might
over there.
have your
Tepper's a
But
GM and
problem,
your
bro.
coach.
with that, you're gonna
Tepper's
get
a
the good
problem,
that
bro.
comes.
Hmm.
You're gonna get the good that comes with the bad. You're gonna get. That's what you're gonna get with that.
We fucked. Is
Tepper's a
all I can
fucking
tell you.
problem. Yeah, Tepper's a problem.
Bobby Slowick just finished his interview. Who
With
the
us?
fuck is that? That's the dude
Bobby
from
Slow in
That's
Texas?
Houston,
that's
Texas.
the
Yeah,
Texans.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the
CJ
Texans
Stroud.
offense OC. Yeah, that's the Texans OC.
Mm, I thought that's who that was. My fault. I
Yeah,
got the notification late.
it's all good. We're gonna keep you.
We
We're gonna keep you going forward.
we're not
Interesting.
trashing Bryce today. We're not trashing Bryce today, are we? Fucking
We
like
already did
I was
that.
about to say. Okay,
I took
Well,
Josh Allen.
Yeah,
I took an hour break off
that's
his
the second
ass.
problem. That's the second problem. It's Tepper and then Bryce. That's one and two, or one A,
You
one
don't
B.
believe in Bryce? You don't believe in
Fuck
Bryce?
no, hell no. Nigga
But
trash,
but
bro. He's fucking
but
trash
but
as
but
hell.
but but Edge told me to wait the next year because we got to see what he gonna be next year.
No, I didn't.
That's stupid. That's
No, I did
stupid.
not. I did
That's
not say that.
stupid.
I did not say
Yes, the
that.
He
fuck you
said
did,
no, I
Ed.
didn't.
But
Yes,
look,
the
No, I
fuck
now
didn't.
you
Al,
did.
This is what I'm
I agree
saying.
with you
This is
on
this
that
is
there,
what I'm
Al.
saying.
Now
Fuck
you
no.
got my full
This is what I'm
endorsement
I
on
saying.
don't need
that,
to see
Al.
no more of
That's
that
fucking
shit.
Ed
I
Black
wasted a
ass want to see
right.
this nigga
You
again.
right.
I
I
never
already
said I wanted
wasted
to
it.
see
I
him.
agree with you on that, Al. That's fucking stupid. You're
Already
absolutely
wasted
right.
3-4 months of my life watching this fucking sorry ass quarterback, bro. Like, and
Well,
it's
guess
Stupid ass
disgusting.
motherfucking little shit
well
ass
guess
nigga.
Look,
guess
even the
what?
dog agree.
Guess what? Guess what? We got no choice
Fuck,
but
I
to see
want to
this
watch it
motherfucker because we ain't gonna
for
get a
another
goddamn quarterback that's
17
gonna come
games
in here.
and 3
Here we
more in
go.
the preseason.
That's
What the fuck I
facts.
want to watch it for? Again, all year.
Because we ain't gonna get nobody to replace this motherfucker with. That's why.
But
That's
nigga,
We got
facts.
no motherfucking
Here we
choice.
go.
you could
We
have went
got
with
him.
Andy. You got Andy. You could ran with Andy.
We got him.
Andy,
I would
Yeah, they
Andy
could
I
have
got
ran
would
with
love to run with
Andy.
Andy.
Yeah,
But
they
here's
could
the
have.
thing
ran
though.
with
But here's the thing though. Is
Andy.
the head coach gonna come in here and running with Andy? Is he gonna run it with Andy?
That nigga Frank Smith said
At
he
this
can
point,
get
he
the
got
best out
to.
of Bryce Young.
At this point,
Frank
he got
Smith
to.
from
Frank
Miami.
Smith? Who the fuck is Frank
That's what he
Smith?
said.
Oh Lord,
Smith.
the
The
Frank
coach
Smith
He
assistant
needs
said,
to
over
said he can
there.
stop,
get the
bro.
best out of
Assistant.
Bryce Young.
Mike,
He
did he
he the
coach
offensive
Miami?
coordinator in Miami
Mike,
right now who got
Mike,
Tua and can't win with
that
Tua.
Mike. Did he
Yeah,
post that,
no.
Mike?
That's what he said. That was a quote.
This nigga got the
Yeah.
cheetah, Jalen
Yep.
Waddle waddling, Devin the chain, and he can't win no motherfucking games.
Hey,
But we letting
And
him.
one of the
y'all see
and
what I'm
one of the
saying?
fastest running backs in
Y'all
motion,
see what I'm saying? It's
and an up
niggas
and
who
coming
ain't gonna
running
Lord
have a
back.
have
chance at
mercy.
other jobs. Motherfuckers who
Achan,
ain't got
Achan,
other
Achan,
jobs.
Achan looks like a young fucking CJ2K. The way he runs.
Chris
I live in
Johnson?
Miami.
Oh yeah.
I live in Miami. Yeah, Achan looks like young CJ2K, but I'm saying Tua's a
Niggas,
thousand times better than fucking Bryce, bro.
Who live in
You
Miami?
Oh,
niggas
gotta.
don't have a chance at them other jobs,
Who live in
and
Miami?
they biting at the
I live
bit.
in Miami.
Al.
Hey, yo, we
I live in
friends
Miami.
now, dog. I need to come through there.
They biting at the bit to get
Niggas about to
that
link.
money. They biting at the bit to get that money.
Boy, I come to Miami. I might not never leave.
No,
Man,
that's
Mike,
all
what
right.
city you in? What city you in up north?
Right now, I'm in Omaha, man. I go everywhere.
Omaha.
You in
Oh,
Yeah.
Omaha?
Nebraska.
Oh,
You a
Peyton
Nebraska.
truck
Manning.
driver, bro?
God
Omaha.
damn.
Cold as a motherfucker.
Nigga,
Omaha.
look. I done been in Jamaica, Queens, and New York. I done
What?
been in Atlanta. I done been in Charlotte. I done been in Vietnam because that's where I'm from. You feel me?
Lord have
I,
mercy. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know what I mean? I done been in Houston.
Nigga
And
tree is strong with
I gotta
this one.
walk inside one more time, Q. I'll be right back.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Houston, that's my city, bro. I love Houston.
I just left
look,
Houston.
I love Houston.
shit, my aunt from Houston, so I
I
came
went
out to see
down there.
her ass one year.
Houston got
I love Houston.
a lot of Spanish people. I wasn't ready for that.
Living la vida loca,
Man,
nigga.
they got a food truck on at every gas station. They got a food truck. At every
Well,
gas station, they got a food
You
truck.
never going hungry, nigga. Your ass might burn, but you ain't never going hungry.
y'all better go to Trailburger. Hopefully you can find a quarterback there.
You ain't gonna find no quarterback down there,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Shit.
Hopefully you find a quarterback because the damn sure
No,
ain't gonna.
let me
Lord
stop.
have
Look,
mercy.
my
One
family
of
want
them
me
high
back in
school
Charlotte
kids
though,
gonna
so that's
see
what I'm
you
gonna do. I'm
today.
gonna come back to Charlotte.
One of them high school kids gonna see you
Roll
Yeah,
today.
bro.
through.
We need a I'm not saying we drafted QB with the 33rd pick, but we do need to get somebody under the challenge price, bro. Somebody get him, try to get him up out of there, bro, because
That's
he's
why
not
they
the
want
answer.
Ben Johnson so bad. That nigga's obsessed with Ben Johnson because he feel like he can make him the next Jared Goff.
Oh, a weak
Mm.
arm quarterback who gets traded again. The fuck?
Well, hold on now. Jared Goff got traded because he's banging that man wife now. Y'all, come on now. All right,
Facts.
come
Yeah, I
on
don't
now.
know.
Oh
Jared Goff.
damn.
He,
Y'all remember Jared
he's
Goff
He
when
putting
was,
he
dick,
had Todd Gurley in them?
he's putting
That
dick in
nigga was
McVay
outplaying
wife.
Peyton. He was outplaying Patrick Mahomes.
That nigga
damn.
came home, catch that nigga going full stroke, and they ain't kill him. I said, well, I'll be damned. He just traded him. I couldn't believe it.
Jared Goff was busting down McVay's wife. You saying? Damn.
Yes, sir.
Goddamn Jared
Full
Goff.
stroke. Full stroke. And he's still married to the woman. I'm trying to figure out what kind of Wonder Woman cat this woman got.
That bitch must got
God
that
damn. I'm scared of her. I'm scared of her. She got the power of
Yeah,
persuasion with her legs, boy. God damn.
damn right.
Nah, Shabba Veda want to get that bitch half.
Lord have mercy.
That's what
Cheaper
that
to
is.
keep her.
It's cheaper to keep her. You want to get that bitch half
Lord have
because in
mercy.
LA, even if a bitch get caught cheating, they ain't gotta. They still give them half if they split up and shit.
Yeah, because
Now in
you
North
found her.
Carolina, if a
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker calls you to break up your home, you can take that bitch to court. Let's say you married to your shorty and you fucking another bitch. That bitch could get taken to court if she's the reason why the marriage is ended.
You remember the story with Fletcher Cox? Fletcher Cox buddy tried to sue Fletcher Cox because he was getting it because his wife was getting beat down by Fletcher Cox. Fucking crazy ass story.
I do remember that.
That nigga tried to sue Fletcher Cox. Bitch, you get rid of that bitch. Fuck out of here.
Lord have
Do
mercy.
something.
Look,
Al,
man,
I
right
Yo,
now
what's
need
on
up?
your
help.
bitch, she going.
I need help because I feel like we're gonna make a stupid decision when it comes to GM. Can you help steer me in the right direction for coaching GM?
Let me tell you why I'm not against anything yet because of the only three people they named that they was really focusing on was boy from Ravens, the vice president for the Chiefs, and no boy from Detroit.
Well,
I
we ain't gonna get two of my picks. I'm telling you right now, we're not gonna get Harbaugh, which would be the best pick for fucking coach. We're not gonna get
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we're not gonna get Harbaugh. We're not gonna get Belichick. I go with Belichick too, but I don't know, bro. Not for but only for coach though, not for GM. Only Belichick for coach, not for GM. And
yeah,
then
because that nigga can't draft nothing.
Well, you can't be picky with. Well, I can't say that, Mike, because he did make some good picks at drafts. It's just as of lately, when your owner is working against you, he fucks everything you try to do, and you see what we going through. Remember, he
yeah,
had Matt
Nah, see,
Castle.
Billy, Belichick,
He won 11 games with Matt Castle. He turned right around. He had a successor for Tom Brady 4 5 years ago, and Jimmy Garoppolo, and you see he went to 3 out of 4 NFC championships.
nigga, Jimmy
So
that
I,
was
Garoppolo was
that
garbage.
was that was Nick Casario. That was the KC GM. That was those making those picks. That's who he had at that time. That was Nick Casario.
I'm
Where?
just
But
saying, Belichick.
What are you talking about?
Belichick had a.
Where's he talking
Hmm?
about? Nick
Oh,
Casario where?
oh.
was picking for the Patriots when they were good, when they were winning championships like that for the most part.
Bill Belichick been the coach and the GM over there for years, bruh. He's had total control. That's why Kraft got him out of there. They wanted to step back a little bit, but then they said, what he just said when he did the interview. Y'all don't be looking at the interview. He said you don't ask somebody like that to give up anything. He just said it.
Your
Come
facts he
on,
did.
y'all.
You
I mean,
just.
how many Super Bowls did they win with Belichick as a GM? One, maybe one.
No, he been
No,
No,
there
they
they
won.
won
before
three.
that.
Three.
They won three. They
They won
won three
three.
with him. Them last
They
three
won
that they
three.
won, all them last
Yeah.
three was all
All three when he
Belichick,
was
bro.
GM.
No, they
Oh
won't. It
yeah,
was
okay,
all
okay, okay,
Brady.
okay.
Well,
I
you
mean, it was
know.
Brady playing,
I
but
Yeah,
mean, I didn't want to say it.
the only reason why
I
Bill
didn't want to say it, bro. I didn't want to say it, bro.
yeah, the
They was
only
all
reason why
Brady.
Bill Kraft told motherfucking Bill he can get rid of anybody, everybody, but he won't touching Tom Brady. He wanted to get rid of him. Y'all remember when like you just said, when Tom Brady got hurt and damn, what old boy name? You just called his
Matt
name.
Castle the first
Yeah,
time, and then
when he
then
stepped
Jimmy
in, he won
Garoppolo the
11
second time.
games. Then Jimmy G. Then he had Stidham. Cause you remember he called him
Jacoby
Stiddy.
Brissett.
Whatever.
He had
Yeah,
quarterbacks talent. He had talented quarterbacks there.
He
His
had good backup
Robert
quarterbacks.
Kraft
He
keeps
did have good
walking
backup
down.
quarterbacks.
He keeps walking down and saying, "Nope, I will not allow you to do that. Tom is my guy. We going with Tom. Get rid of
yeah.
Jimmy G. Get rid of
You
this
know
cat
why?
right here."
You know
Actually,
why?
Kraft called him Tommy.
Robert
Yeah,
Kraft
Tommy.
knew
He
what
loved him so
Hmm.
much
Belichick
he
didn't
called him
know.
Tommy.
Robert
yeah.
Kraft knew
They
he couldn't
did.
win without him. That's what Robert
They
Kraft
did.
knew.
No, they did try to trade Tom Brady for. They did try to
They,
get rid of Tom Brady for Jimmy G like 7 or 8 years ago, bro. They did. They really
Yeah,
did.
and Robert
a
Kraft
while
said,
ago.
no, nigga, because you can't win without him.
Now be
And he was right.
mindful, Robert Kraft sabotaged his whole goddamn franchise for Tom Brady. Now be mindful, Jimmy Garoppolo goes over to San Fran and he uplifts that entire franchise for 4 years in a row. 3 out of 4 NFC championships and a Super Bowl appearance. I mean, goddamn, if Bill Belichick had that shit in New England, he would have been continue hosting goddamn quarterback trophies.
Fuck, he wouldn't.
Well, it's Bill Belichick with a competent quarterback. I ain't gonna bet against him.
Yeah,
Man,
I know. One thing he can do is build a good defense, bro. He can build a good defense, and
Yep. He
yep.
got
he
Revis
can.
Island a ring. He got Darrell
But
Revis
he
a ring. He
but he
got
cannot draft skilled players. He does not do that good. He misses on
No, he
running
doesn't
backs
do
and
that. He does
receivers like
not.
a
He
well,
motherfucker.
no,
doesn't.
think
No,
think
but he
about
do.
think about them last 3 Super Bowls. He had supreme corners. Malcolm Butler. He had
mhm.
Gilmore 1 year. Darrell Revis 1 year. He always makes sure he has a decked out defense. And then he
Because
said, okay, well, my quarterback
he's a
gives me a
defensive minded
chance.
person. He's a
Yeah,
defensive
Well,
Yeah.
minded
that
person.
but when you ain't got
that
Tom Brady, you
Ramondre
can't.
that Ramondre Stevenson though. He's a dog, bro. He's a dog, bro. He's good as hell.
Yeah,
That
Okay,
the Stevenson
all right,
kid,
he all right.
he's good. But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the receivers are trash though. The receivers are trash though.
cause like let's think about it. When's the last time you was? Cause think about it. Every time he had a receiver, he ended up signing them niggas. Randy Moss, he signed them. He signed receivers because he couldn't draft good receivers. He it's just been it's just been a fucking pattern with him. He tried to get old boy from Miami and make Devontae Parker and try to make him a number one receiver. He tries to sign receivers because he's not good at drafting receivers.
Man, that
That's
fucking
what
Devontae Parker, bro. He might be one of the biggest busts in fucking NFL history, bro. I mean,
I
for
don't
all the
know. We,
talent in the
we we
world.
got we got we got
hold
a number
on.
nine that might be the biggest busters in NFL
Here you
history.
go.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. Number 9 is pretty bad, bro. Number 9 is pretty
He
bad, bro.
he worse than Jamarcus Russell. At least Jamarcus Russell had a damn better year than him in his rookie year.
Yup.
I
That
give you
nigga,
that.
that nigga was drinking goddamn lean all fucking day at the fucking strip club and still had a better year than fucking
Uh,
Bryce Young.
I gotta look
it's
it
a
up though.
damn shame.
Jamarcus Russell is better than Bryce Young. He rookie year.
Yo, back to what I was
That's
saying.
crazy.
Steve Wilkes showed the niggas the way. Power run this fucking line. Stop trying to make this nigga stand back and run and move the ball and throw the ball 40 fucking times in a game. Run this bitch. Miles Sanders came over here and couldn't run worth the shit. We should have kept Foreman. And I think Q was
Yeah,
the one that said we should have kept Foreman.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
we should have
But
kept Foreman
pride
because
is
the
a
freak.
motherfucker, and once we went and signed Sanders, because we were supposed to pair the two together, Foreman said, "What y'all went and get him for? I'm here, motherfucker. You supposed to run together, man. Damn, don't be like that.
I know.
Mm.
Pride.
Now, he didn't want to
What?
be running back number two. He felt like with Miles Sanders, he's going to be running back number two. He was okay running with Chuba Herbert. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Want
he
to
was
have more
still that.
carries in it.
He was the
And
workhorse.
Him and
Chuba's
Chuba would
better
have been a
than
good
Chu.
combination.
Yeah, they'd be a combination, but Chuba's better than fucking Dante Foreman. I'll tell you right now, he is better than Deontay Foreman though.
Hmm?
Give me
Chuba's
your
better than
evidence to
Deontay
say that.
Foreman.
At what? Breathing?
Oh,
Chuba's
Now, Chuba had a
fucking
good year this year.
yeah.
He had a
Chuba had a
good
good
Chuba's
year
year.
this
not.
year, but I ain't gonna get carried away with Chuba now. Well, let's not forget he had to learn how to catch this year.
Yeah, that nigga couldn't catch shit last year.
You know, he only dropped like 2 passes last year, right? He only dropped like 2 passes. I'm not talking about the year that just passed. I'm talking about the year before that. He only dropped like 2 passes. Cause
Are you on
I ain't seen his
drugs?
catches.
Are you on
I mean,
drugs?
I'm a little drunk, but no, I'm good.
I knew it was something.
I
I
wasn't
knew
even
it was
gonna
something.
comment on that. I was gonna let him have it.
Come on,
Too
man.
sober.
We watched
Chuba,
Chuba
Chuba.
cost us about at
Look
least
at all
three,
this
four
mark up
games
ass
last
face.
year by dropping passes. He cost us games last year. He helped Steve Wells get out the motherfucking door a couple of times because he could have helped him and he could have maybe won the division.
Man,
But him
because he
and
showed
C.J.
niggas,
Henderson.
that motherfucker said it right off the back. He said, look, we need to run the ball more. As soon as he got in the fucking office, first thing Steve Wilkes said, we need to be running the ball. Because he knew that Sam Darnold wasn't that guy. And at this time, Baker Mayfield was already canceled out. So they weren't planning on running Baker Mayfield no more.
That's a
That's
good
when they
coach who
slowly put
knows the
Brian
strengths
Johnson
and
in
the
for Cole
weaknesses
and
of
Ben
his
Johnson and
team.
stay where they are for a year or
Yeah,
two.
those own players and his
Well,
own
I
when you
think
defense.
when
he
you had
great.
a team that was built behind a running back, and the running back was 90% of your offense, what the fuck you expect to do? Run the ball.
Yeah, you're
Then
gonna
you
run the
then
goddamn
you gonna
ball.
say, oh well, let's pass the ball 35 times. You know what I'm saying? Now we just gonna change it. We ain't changed personnel. We all we did was get rid of the running back.
But that was that stupid son of a bitch named Frank Wright and all them cats, man, trying to come in here and change shit around, knowing damn well what a team built for.
Facts.
And then
He
on top
showed
of
you.
that, your quarterback
That's
takes
one thing I
60
give
plus
Steve
sacks
Wilkes
this
credit.
year. And then his, like I tell you, I'm gonna call it his biological time clock in his head is just all the way off. It's all the way
Hold on,
off.
let me say.
Terrible. But we gotta live through that because now we got a quarterback with a shot. His timing is shot. His arm is not there. And now his pocket presence, he don't know when I watched CJ Stroud step up in the pocket, and if the rush comes from the left side, he rotates to the right and step up and make a throw. If the rush comes from the right, he steps up opposite of the rush and make a throw. You can't teach that shit there. Bryce Young has
You
no
know,
idea what the fuck to do in the
yeah,
pocket.
yeah. You can't have a quarterback that wants to roll out every single fucking play. You trying to roll out every play, playing to the position, playing to the offense, bro. You can't roll out every play and try to make a play out of nothing when you already have something in front of you. You got to play the position. You can't do that,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Yeah,
This
Why
is
he's
what
going
happened
out
all
because he keep
season.
getting pocket.
this ain't
Remember, he keep
Alabama.
going out because he keep getting
This isn't
popped in the pocket,
Alabama.
and for that, he can't see. He literally can't see. It's too
So you
goddamn
told
small.
me
That's crazy.
earlier you want to see a quarterback that can't see bring his monkey ass out here again for another year.
Hmm.
You know what?
Somebody
You
need
know
to be
what?
fired. Never mind, they already was.
You know what?
Yeah, he
You
got
know
the
what?
whole goddamn offensive side fired.
And the
You know what
GM.
though? You know what though? If Bryce Young can
And
give me a number one overall pick, fuck it. Bryce Young keep going
Lord
for
have
it. Give
mercy.
me,
Keep fucking up.
go ahead,
Lord have
go ahead,
mercy.
go ahead, and fuck up. Keep giving me number one overall pick. I'll pick another quarterback and replace you
Q.
in a heartbeat.
This is what we
Zero
Q,
resort
didn't I
to.
hesitation.
say? Didn't I say that we need to just build around this motherfucker because he's gonna fuck up again and
I
just
know
make
he gonna fuck up again. You can't straighten this shit out in 1 year. This cat
so
right
we
here is
just need
so
to build
bad he
around
would
this nigga.
never be right. Hmm?
Just need to build around him. Get every
I would
Build
build.
piece we can get.
build
You
what
should have
around him?
been built the team, bro.
No. I'm saying I'm not worried about what Bryce Young do. I'm not talking to you, Q. I'm not
No,
worried
no,
about
no, no.
Bryce
What
Young
I'm
do.
saying was last year's draft, we should have built this fucking team and not even worry about trading up to go get that little nigga, man. But instead of
Facts.
we did that, we sat our ass here, gave away the second, gave away the third, traded a first round pick future. We did all this fucking moving around and look where it got us. Right back in the
Motherfucker.
same situation. Hard head motherfuckers don't listen.
Facts.
Ain't that right, dog?
that's right.
Oh,
That's right. He agrees with you. He agrees with you.
Goddamn
He
dog
agrees with
even
you.
agree.
He agrees with you. He hates Bryce Young too. That little motherfucker is watching Bryce Young with me for fucking 15 fucking weeks too. This is fucking crazy.
I wish he can
He
go
hates Bryce Young
sink
too.
his teeth in Bryce Young ass. That's what he need to go do. Put his teeth right in his ass.
Yeah, we need a new quarterback. We need to fucking let the GM tell the owner to step back, and then we need a quarterback, and then we'll be halfway to being fixed. That's it. That's it, bro.
Well,
Bryce
it's
Young,
gonna
because
take some time, Bubba.
I'm
I
just
am watching this
annoyed with him. They
motherfucker.
not
I
saying
can't
shit about the
stand.
GM situation, dog. I keep
I
looking.
can't.
They ain't saying
bro,
Go
they're
shit.
ahead,
just
bro.
not going to listen. They're trying to get the head coach in first before the GM, which is backwards. Like what Go always been saying, you got to get the GM first to get the head coach.
That's
Man,
backwards.
I taught goat that shit.
Everybody,
Man,
everybody,
at this
everybody on this
point in time,
podcast been saying,
I don't give a damn who get in this door now. Cause whoever get in here gonna be getting a swift exit up out this motherfucking 1 year. So go ahead, get them in whatever order you want. Go order the goddamn clown. Go get whoever you want. Go get let Tepper coach the team. I don't give a fuck at this point. Tired of this
I
shit.
mean, the way it's going, that's what it's looking like, bro. Let fucking Tepper go. You want to be the GM, you want to be the coach, man. Just go if you fucking got some inclinations of wanting to do this shit since you was raised in such a fucking rough situation in goddamn Pittsburgh and your dad gave you two fucking businesses that you bankrupt and come on man. Tepper needs to stop with that bullshit, bro. He needs to stop with the bullshit, bro.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you like this, man. Yeah, we been going on for 3. I'm stressed out. My anxiety is through the roof tonight. Shouts out to everybody on this panel. Y'all reminded me that Temple wasn't shit. So I'm just gonna jump off a cliff tonight. So yeah, appreciate you.
All right,
We're
y'all.
gonna start getting last words. Uh, talk to me. Al?
I'll start. Yeah, bro. I appreciate y'all, man, having me on. I'm gonna go in here and get eat some Pollo Tropical and hang out with the kids a little bit and take my ass to sleep. Y'all guys have a good night.
All right, Doc. Appreciate you.
Right.
Mike, talk to me.
Follow success. That's all I want Temper to do. When it comes to this GM and coach hiring, don't look for the hot name. Follow success. Ravens, Kansas City, whatever. When it comes to the GM, and stop thinking you Jerry fucking Jones. I'm out this bitch.
Damn.
Damn, Mike. Drop the mic. God damn. Uh,
Drop the mic.
Edge from the 704 Charlotte Bound Show. Talk to me.
Look, like I've been saying before, man, all I want is a motherfucking win
Huh?
and a culture that I want. All I want is a win and a culture that I can be proud of because I love my team.
Yeah, you
I
do.
just want it ran. I just want it ran right. That's all. All right, Bryce Young, you ain't it, bro. You either get your mechanics right, go do what Jalen Hurts did, get your mechanics right, or
Huh?
just go home. Go home. Look, the UFL is coming up in about a week about a month or two, man. Just go to UFL, get your stuff down. Yeah, yeah, dog. Just go to
So,
UFL. I'm out.
so, I got one question for you before you haul ass, Ed. You still want to give him another year?
I give him another year in the UFL.
Well, hell, that don't mean shit for us. Who gives a fuck if he goes to the UFA?
Look, he can go to the UFL. We can just run it
Shit.
back with. We can just run it with Andy Dalton. I'm fine with that.
Oh my God.
God damn it.
Edge from the 704 Charlotte Bound Show. If you want to hear more shit like that right there, take your ass over there and listen. Oh my God. Papa, talk to me.
I don't know how we got here with Edge. Uh, when my mother calls me this week, I will be adding you to the prayer list. Uh, keep praying. I'm out.
Ah,
Hey, pop
oh my chest.
my prayer, dog.
Put that nigga down for prayer. Oh, that was epic. Oh my God.
That was a good one.
Talk to me.
You
Talk to
bad,
me,
man. That
go.
was
Talk to me.
Yes, sir, man.
oh,
They has been a lot of name dropping and information dropping and everything else out here, man. Hunger Games type environment. That's what we in. A bunch of snitching going on. Uh, it's a mess, y'all. And we not hyping this shit up. Go read the report. I don't know. Whoever come in here to deal with this, coach, GM, assistant to the GM, player personnel. I don't know. But somebody gonna have to fix something. Everything. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm out.
Oh man. This has been a splendiferous show today, man. I enjoyed each and every one of you guys from the top to the bottom, to the left, to the right. I'm here to let you guys know that there is hope, but it ain't here in Carolina. So if you want hope, take your monkey ass on somewhere. Do us the favor. Make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
Number one thing, I'm putting it in the channel. I'm putting the link in the description right now. Join our channel where we're doing NFL, all 32 teams. Have your spot in line. I'm putting the tailgate experience in the chat right now. So go over there, like and comment, subscribe over there. We're going to start really, really dropping some content over there. And look, if you like what you hear today, bring your ass back. I'm gonna try to pull up on y'all boys in the morning because I'm pretty sure y'all want to start your day off, rocking with the crew. So do
Absolutely.
us the favor, subscribe to the channel, show us that love, and if you're feeling freaky, leave a cash app. Yeah, yeah.
All right. We